Gotta get the door open. Gotta open up the door. Yeah, 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 yeah. And I'll be singing on a mic like a motherfucking megaphone. That's right, cause you know I'll never let it go. That's right, cause you know what? I don't care. See life through a motherfucking stethoscope. That's right, molding young minds. It ain't good, it ain't fine. Cause you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm something less divine. A little Aspy. Try to ask me who I am, and you know that I'm gonna respond with something with my voice crassy. Cause you know what? I don't give a fuck, and you know what? You like Degrassi. Handicapped like Drake, because you know what? You be up in my way, and I just gotta get through the storm, because you know what? You about repping the norm. I'm a celebrity, but my problems continue. That's right, cause you know what is on the menu. Something approachable and cool, but also makes the kids think that you went to school with the motherfucker who was normal like you, but he bullied 575 like a haiku. That's right, cause you know what? I like it. That's right, cause you know it's my blood type shit. Cause I'm a warrior, I never give up. That's right, and I don't give a fuck. Make a live album. That's right, my words precise like a motherfucker who can take the president for ransom with the motherfucking fist. I don't give a shit, not about that, but about this. That's right, cause you know what? I don't give a shit about the fairy tale bliss that you get. No sweat. Cause we gonna keep progressing till society is messing with the very fabric of reality. I don't give a shit about the personal reality of this situation. I don't give a shit because you know that every nation, every person who's away with this. That's right, cause you never get away with this. Globalism is a sight that you're never gonna see, cause you know what? I don't give a shit, no G, cause you know what? I got the ecstasy of a motherfucking horse trying to have sex with me. Gross. Why'd I say that? I don't give a shit, gonna get my payback. Saying weird ass shit on the mic doesn't even matter, cause you know what I like. Yeah, I be holding him tight. Yeah.
He's flexing muscles, dude.
Well, who's flexing muscles?
You are, by rapping.
Oh, flexing muscles. I don't give a shit, cause you know what? My muscles, they come from the inside, my brain and my heart, and you know those worlds will collide. One time for the sisters, one time for the bros, one time for the misters, one time for the hoes, one time for the neighborhood. That's right, coming straight from the hood. That's right, if you don't believe me, check my Addy. It's Colfax and Willow, because you know what? I'm better.
Dude, that was amazing.
Lil Aspy. Man, I came in on the end of that. Straight fire bars.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
we linked up at a part.
Oh,
I'll be
nice.
your
Yeah.
musical guest this evening.
You always are. You've opened up every Was It Worth It so far with a
I know, but
freestyle rap.
I'm trying to be more professional.
Okay, don't give me that creepy look. Joining us on the podcast, we also have Josh Creedon.
Yeah.
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 Yo, Josh, how'd your set go, my guy?
I feel like a liar. I haven't gone up yet. So
Oh, we're
well,
just
that's
chit-chatting
okay.
now.
This
we're
is just the
chatting.
opener.
This is the opening chat.
This
Yeah.
is the opening chat.
Nobody's gone yet.
Phillip's up there right now. He's doing pretty good.
It sounded like the room was excited.
Yeah, they're laughing.
It's a welcoming room.
It's right. It's
It's
doing
warm
good
and
right
welcoming like
right
a
now,
fire.
that's true.
Greeting
Right
mere
now,
travelers
it's
on a
doing good.
road to be found. In an inn, this fire roars. You know what I mean?
How far away does Aspy sound in the headphones right now, Evan?
He's fine.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
these mics are
These
a little
mics are
higher
fucking
quality than those.
bopping.
Wow. All right.
But
no, I
you
get
are
it.
perfect in there.
Totally
If you
understand.
want to hear.
No, it's okay. I don't need to.
Totally get it, man. We get the bad mics.
It's okay.
I
Yeah.
just feel like music's always still playing or something when I can't hear.
No,
Yeah.
not today.
How do I sound, Aspy?
You sound like an angel.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
That's one of the
Owen
sound-
Wilson
Oh, wow.
killed himself. You sound like an
Like-
angel. Oh, wow.
You
Did you-
sound like a protagonist in a film noir movie.
I like
Honestly,
that.
But
I
you know
didn't
what
hear
the
any of
film
that.
noir is about?
What is it?
Well, here's a hint. It's called The pencil I loved.
Oh, you're going back. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Did you go up anywhere else this evening, or are you just here?
Oh, I'm just here, you know. I feel like
Scruffy's.
1 is a very sacred number, and I'm just trying to keep
Oh,
that
yeah?
love alive, you know, for the movement.
Okay.
Ones and zeros, huh?
1s and 0s.
Very binary.
Your life is binary. Are you a 0 at the end of the day,
I'm a
or are
hero.
you a 1?
I'm a
You know what
hero.
I mean?
I feel like you've swapped those with your hands, but
That's what she said. Oh.
Boo.
I don't get it. Maybe it's because I'm a virgin that I don't get that
Let's
joke.
talk about it.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
'cause-
man.
You
That's
brought it up.
okay.
Let's talk about
We
it.
can talk about
Virginity,
Let's
is it
talk
worth
about
it?
Virginity.
it.
Was
Is it real?
Is it? No. Is it worth it?
Oh, is it worth it?
Yeah, is it worth
Dude,
it?
that's a down the road question.
I know.
I'll let you know
You
whenever
had
I
me
get
so
married.
intrigued the other day when we were driving around, and I just asked questions about your just sexual questions.
Well, it is
I
fun
guess.
because both of you live very different lives.
That's
Yeah.
true. And
And
yet
that
we're
was
both
what the
practicing
part-
abstinent people. What's
Oh
that?
Yeah.
my gosh. Kelsey,
Wow, Kelsey Wood.
dropping
Come on
this.
in
Bill,
on the
Kelsey, come in.
podcast.
hang out.
From the border right now. You guys
Hi from the board.
What?
And there is Kelsey
That's good.
Wood.
That's good. I know. Josh
And,
tapped out as soon as I wanted to talk about his sexual.
Kelsey Wood.
There's
you're
all sorts of
I'm down to
microphones.
talk
Well,
about it, but
Kelsey's
You're the
not your
one.
mom.
If you do this podcast, it would
Thankfully,
be
That's
the
actually what this
closest I'll
podcast
ever
is
get
called.
to NPR.
Is it your
dicks.
So
mom?
it's really,
Yeah.
you think it's 4, it's 5 right now. Yeah.
Um,
All
Kelsey,
dicks.
come here. Come on.
Yeah, get on in here.
Was it
Joining
worth it?
us-
Needs you.
Joining us on the podcast
Hot
is
off
Kelsey
of a
Wood.
sketch showing.
I'm
Oh,
joined.
the live showing of
Live performance. No, I did a live act out of Quarantine Blues, and let me
That
tell
would
you,
be the next-
getting the bear in there was the hardest
next-
part. You
That
know,
would be next level if you could do a one-man show of
of
Quarantine
Clatch in
Blues.
and out. All right,
7
that's on my
costume
list.
changes.
the
If I do an interview,
quarantine
I'll be
blues.
That would be an easy one.
Interviewing an interviewer? though?
Yes, yes.
Whoa, Clatch on a
Wait,
podcast.
That's a cute idea. I like that. I'm about it. That's really
Clatch
cute.
gets her own segment on a podcast.
Did you hear that, listeners? Did you hear that? Oh shit! I can't replicate.
Womp, womp,
Wait, hang on,
womp,
hang on.
womp.
Not that. The
Thank
joke is
you for
gone.
tuning
It's weed.
into-
It's weird.
Wait,
Thank you for
I
tuning
don't know
in.
Yeah,
everyone's.
thank you.
there we go. That was
Thank
the
you
bottle
for tuning
opening.
in. Thank
can
you
do-
for tuning into NPR. This is Kelsey Wood. I'm here to tell you all about the crisis in South.
All right,
Dude,
joining
it's you and Mark Levin in
Yeah.
contention for worst radio voices.
joining us.
You get on here.
Phil, come on, get on.
Oh yeah, Phil, take this.
Joining
You're in
us
here. You're in
now
here. No.
is Phillip Cano, fresh off the stage at Scruffy Murphy's
How's it
open
going,
mic.
everybody? How's it going?
How
Hey,
is
guys,
the
Dan?
open
We
mic?
have to ask
Oh,
the famous
such
question:
delicious
was it
stories.
worth it?
It was fairly worth it. It was
Hell
fairly worth
yeah,
it. It was
that's how
fairly
this
worth
tough.
it.
That's how they always start off.
That's
like
what we
I always say, I go with the intention of not sucking, and I didn't suck.
That's what we like
So
to
that's
hear.
cool.
That's what we like
What
to
is
hear.
sucking?
Sucking is when you don't do good.
Even you're disappointed in your set?
Yeah.
Not just
I
the
was
crowd?
disappointed in myself last night.
Oh, really? Which one? At which mic?
We went to Rower, but I usually don't drink as much as I've been.
Oh,
But,
man.
So, yeah,
I'll tell you what.
only when I'm hanging out with girls.
cool.
When I hang out with girls, I drink.
Oh.
I drink. If you see me hanging out with a girl, chances are I've drank unless you don't drink.
I'm sorry about not knowing.
When I do drink, I ask Austin. No, I'm not trying to get pussy. I'm
He's
just.
trying to get the puss.
Kelsey's coming in hot.
That's not the main reason. No.
Not the main reason. Let the audience hear it again. Not the main.
Well, I mean,
It loosens everything up.
well, I mean, I don't want her to think that I'm a pussy because I don't drink and she drinks. If she's trying to get the dick,
Welcome to
Whoa,
my world.
yeah.
You're trying to get the dick, you gotta
What?
drink whiskey dick.
No, what it does is make him look weird.
She's
If
also
she's
on the-
hammered
the-
and he's sober.
She's also
Looks-
fresh on the no
These
kick.
situations
No,
apply to every
okay. I'm not worried.
interaction
I'm just saying
survey.
sometimes it comes out more passionate about the booze.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I would totally respect someone.
My sober sets are so much better.
the booze.
It's
and
funny
the
because
schmooze.
I am very insecure about dating because I don't drink.
Right.
Or not like dating, but like that is a factor in it. Where like even on dating apps, I can't find for the life of me a picture without someone in like a winery or
Right.
getting wasted at a brewery, and I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for. But whatever.
Your niche.
Yeah,
That's all I
yeah. It's
need.
almost more unattractive being sober than it, or at least in my insecurities.
Sure.
It's very unattractive.
Someone's
being,
needs it.
Non-alcohol or
Alan
non-drinker.
Bromwell,
100%
how's it going, dude?
I have something.
Yeah.
wanna
This is the Was It
admit
Worth
this?
It podcast.
The was
Not
It's
an
turned into a
invitation.
Chapel Perilous before.
It's not an
If you
invitation,
get,
but I'm gonna
I had like
admit it.
2/3 of you guys on here.
I've
Corey
never
and
received a dick pic. Again, not an
Oshee.
invitation. Not an invitation, folks.
Even I've got
Send
a dick.
Kelsey-
Not exactly. See, no,
send
not
Kelsey
an invitation. But I know
butthole pics?
I've been like waiting to like do this joke because I know as soon as I say I've never received one, I'm gonna get one that night. But I have never received one. Is it because I'm not on the dating apps, or do people send them just to like random numbers?
It's mainly a dating apps thing. See, all these
Old man
kids
Aspy
getting
coming
excited send their pictures of dicks. I don't approve of it. No, sir, I do not.
Yeah. Old man Aspy coming in telling
Should
how
be
it is.
more
maybe they're
nuanced
afraid
than
you'll
that,
roast
see?
it. They read
Shouldn't be a
comedian or
photograph,
something
it
like
should be
that.
a-
I've been alive for like almost 30 years. You know, only been doing comedy.
Dude.
You know what happened? Wait, really quick.
Okay, get
I
it
was-
in there.
I was in high school and my teacher was like, you know, we all had to do PSAs for our video project, and he told me I should do no sexting PSA, and I was like, are you really trying to get me no fucking ass for like the entire fucking thing? So I did it, and look, this is where I am. No dick pics to this day. Again, that
No
sounds like an
dick pics.
invitation,
Trying to
not
make
an
me look like a
invitation, not
loser.
an invitation.
It's just that you look critical. That's
I,
the problem.
I look critical.
Like, you're not-
Like I'm a critic. I'm a real Robert Ebert
you
when
look
it
like
comes
you're
to
gonna
That's what I'm
peace.
saying. Michael Moore, right?
More. Can you buy a gun?
Michael, more or less.
Michael Moore or less.
I do like a good Michael Moore impression.
Okay,
That's-
I'm gonna be a documentarian one day.
I would love to hear it. But with Phil, did we hear? It was worth it.
It was
We did
worth
hear.
it.
Yeah, it was
We
definitely
did
worth
hear.
it in there. Right now it is anyway. The Rockies game isn't out yet, so we'll see how it is after the Rockies
Oh, it
game.
could turn into
chaos.
chaos.
I planned some things that I didn't get to do, but
how it
I'll
happens.
get to do them tomorrow.
That works.
You guys going to that new open mic tomorrow? You guys know what you guys
New open mic.
I don't
New
know-
mic,
I don't know
hot
if it's
mic.
new.
Plugging
I just barely found out about it.
plugging it.
Hold on. Hey, I did record my set. No fucking way.
This
Oh, it's-
new open mic will be at
I can't even
arcade.
say it because it's a Spanish word. You say it. You say it the white
Mile
way.
High
It's called the
Comedy.
But raíces.
Bleep bloop mic.
Phillip Cano.
And then
You're on the.
Yeah, but there's
They
like
got a
4 book
roller
spots.
rink.
Yeah, you're on the.
Right,
you're on the poster.
right, I'm on
dude.
the poster. Yeah,
That's tight.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
You just like the most casually showed off to me somehow. You're like, hey, there's a thing happening tomorrow. Check this out. And I'm like,
Yeah,
your
so-
name's on
Don't
that
listen
thing,
to
ding
us.
dong.
Yeah. So I think it's at Raíces on
Well,
2060
anyways,
West.
I mean, I'll go,
Colfax.
of course.
Open mic. It's gonna be pretty fucking cool. They say it's bilingual open mic, but I'm not bilingual and I'm still going to that motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, you're on the poster. That's
¿Tú
tight.
no puedes hablar español?
Tomorrow is actually my mom and dad's 36th wedding anniversary too.
Oh, cool.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
Let's
it's gonna
party.
be fun.
That's a long
But yes,
relationship.
anyway, it was very worth it. I think I practiced a good.
I did.
I made
I
up
did
for
see
last
the
night.
first half of your set, and
Yeah.
it was confident, strong.
I made a joke about looking like a janitor or a doorman.
That was fun.
Yeah.
The doorman is funny
Yo,
too
man.
because it is true.
Yeah, right.
Wait a minute, I didn't see
At
your
Comedy
set,
Works, I
but
went to go check
felt
in.
it.
Did I tell you I went to go check in at Comedy Works? And I was like, I'm here to check in. And she's like, oh, yeah, right on. And she took me all the way to the back to the fucking janitor's room to where all the fucking people
gonna
are like
fight
getting
some
ready to clean the
ninjas.
toilets and shit. And I was like, no. He even looked, he was like, we're not expecting nobody new tonight.
That's so fucked up.
It took me a minute to know what would figure out what was going on.
Yeah.
Before I realized that she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
That's funny. First time ever at Comedy Works.
Yeah.
Come back here to the mops.
Yeah. Hey, here.
Next time I see that, she's the doorwoman too, the ticket lady. So next time I see her, I'm gonna be like, yo, you remember you almost, she was
Hey,
2 seconds away from handing me a mop and a broom and saying, just fucking start right here.
Oh, I didn't know there were any new guys
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah, fuck. It was
You're like a
crazy.
fucking porter or something.
It was a good fun time. Good fun time.
You recently got up at Comedy Works. Was it
Yeah.
worth it?
Yeah, it was worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they call you up at the right time and everything.
the whole-
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got kept on your toes. That's the way
Right,
world.
right.
That's how comedy, I mean, and
Yeah.
the world works.
Wait,
It's
why
just
do you mean you didn't know when you were going up?
They called me at the wrong spot. They had the guest host.
the host?
And I was supposed to be the next person, but that person sucks. And he called me. The other person was ready to go up. And
Oh
everything.
my goodness! Get the heck out! You said your name.
Yeah, and I had to run. At least to go from here to the door.
Oh,
my
man.
And then you almost tripped.
Yeah, and then
Oh
I
my
tripped on
God.
the little step going in. It was
I would have
horrible.
peed right
Yeah, it
there.
was
That would have
horrible.
been my 2 minutes.
So I was already running around, stressed
Yeah.
out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
dude,
not cool.
That's like
Right.
your minute to
But yeah, that's my minute where I should have been like, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. I already knew
I'm
not
sure
to say
you
you
did
know.
great
That was
though,
one of my
so.
things I said. I said 9 you knows.
You know,
But I was already ready to not say those, but
Yeah.
but I was called up wrong. If I
Yeah.
had the 2 minutes behind the curtain to say, don't say you know, don't fucking move around, don't
Yeah.
fucking do this.
Well, and even
I
just
like-
take a breath and make
Right.
sure.
Austin, you've
Oh,
said this to me
sure.
though before too about how like sometimes it's good. Like I've been called up like out of nowhere, and you've told me like that's better. Like when you're not thinking
Oh,
about
yeah.
it,
All-
like that's better.
All
so,
my jokes landed. The
Yeah,
jokes,
sure,
yeah. I
yeah.
feel like the jokes were all good. They had.
I heard
they had-
you
they had-
crushed
yeah,
it.
They had no critiques on the jokes.
Yeah.
But to be fair, there was like 30 people in that audience that I brought for me. That were my
No,
family.
Well, there you
very
go.
cool.
There you go.
That's
So-
great.
But that's the way things. I mean, happen.
Right, yeah,
But
so-
sometimes
I
I've
wish I had
seen
30
people. I've seen people shine, where they're not like expecting it, and they got to run across a room full of people and kind of make a scene out of it, and it's fun. And then when they succeed, almost when the odds are against them, almost.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like more.
Right.
It's like a Rudy story.
Yeah, it's like
Yes,
more. I
yes.
mean, you overcame more than what it would have just been. I mean, the audience probably didn't know or was aware that you were like not called on, but as an
That motherfucker was like, Phillip,
yeah.
Phillip, oh, Phillip.
Oh, come on.
I swear to God, yeah. Cool.
Well, that's like the cool thing. There's a show that used to happen there, Thick Skin, and it was always names out of a bucket.
I love
But
it.
we'd all stand in a hallway ready to press record on our phone, and the energy that was in
Oh
that
my
hallway was
God.
just like anxiety. Like you could just see the waves of 30 comics just waiting to get pulled out of a bucket. And then when they don't, or when they do, it's just like this relief of tension where it's just like, boom.
Oh my
But
God.
it's so funny because you can see the fucking.
Before Evan comes back, I just want to say he's fucking awesome, right,
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah,
He's
this is
fucking-
so
The best.
cool.
It's cool
He's-
to say it when he's not here,
Yeah.
right? People like to talk behind people's back, but they never realize you can do it in a positive
Yeah.
way too.
For sure. Absolute delight.
I love the
Very,
skateboard
very,
setup.
The
and
host
the
of
mics.
Also, let the record show. CJ, Austin, awesome haircut.
Oh,
Yo,
thanks.
thank you.
Thanks.
Stumbled on the word haircut.
This is
there. I
not a
kinda burped.
visual podcast, but we
it is
appreciate
now.
Yeah, yeah.
It is now. Put the pics on the
Yeah.
on our Insta. Thanks, team.
Yeah. Anything that's produced by
So I said let the
Slaughterhouse.
record show. Do you want me to describe them?
Let
Would
the
you like me
record-
to do literary
Yeah,
terms
we
to
do also
describe the
have
cuts?
what is the job in the courtroom of the person that types?
A stenographer?
A stenographer.
Yeah.
We also have a stenographer that is in this
Oh, God.
podcast.
To
a whole
transcribe
rip.
everything,
If you
yeah.
want to read the podcast, come on down.
Transcripts will be available in 24 hours.
It's for the audio impaired.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I can't do
It's-
that, Phillip. I don't feel like I'm allowed to ever share joints again. I
Yeah.
just said that on a record.
In a
Don't
record.
worry, she got it typed up too. So on the record.
Yeah, this is actually on an old-timey wax recorder.
Right,
Yeah.
live
So yeah, we're
recording to wax.
pressing
We're
pressing records, and then we're converting them to digital.
Yeah.
So this is the work that Evan does just for
I mean,
audio quality
yeah,
alone. It's crazy.
If you want a vinyl recording, if you want a
Cassette tape,
a handwritten, we could do it.
videotape.
I've been recording on an old VHS camera just for shits and giggles. We'll release that on the Patreon.
Where did that come from? Shits and
Patreon?
giggles?
Shits and giggles. I
Let's
don't
like
know.
ponder that for a second.
It's
Just for
probably some-
shits and giggles. That sounds
Yeah.
like I got so fucked up I just shat myself and giggled
or
about
some,
it. Like,
some guy that was like
shits
didn't.
and
It was
giggles.
like wasn't what he was expecting, and it was like hysterical.
maybe, but like,
Like,
just
he
for
just,
shits
like-
and giggles. I'm
he, like-
gonna do this just for. I'm
Yeah.
even trying to like. What's the definition? I've lost it. I've said it
Just-
too much.
I want to
Just-
say that there's a beer called Shits.
Shits.
Well, that's for
Schlitz
sure,
beer.
But I don't know if
Schlitz?
I think,
Schlitz.
Yeah, you're right. I think you're right.
Schlitz and Giggles.
Schlitz and giggles. That sounds funny.
not even
It
Shit.
sounds like a nice
From
like
now
German
on.
In the
restaurant
80s, they
offering.
just
Hey, come
changed
get
the
our
shits at
schnitz
some
and
point.
giggles.
Schnitz and giggles
Wait,
every
let's find a
Saturday
German
night.
bar and like have a mic called Schnitz and Giggles.
I did a
Yeah,
I did
that
a
would be fucking
I
great.
produced a comedy show once called Bits and Giggles.
What is
Bits
a,
and giggles.
What's a German bar compared to an Irish bar? Do they have like German bars like they do like this?
I was honestly recognizing it. Well, that's what, because I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, Irish is the only bar.
Right,
Like,
right?
there's no like Swedish bar.
Yeah.
Or, like other like.
Like, what's the theme of
Here's
that, you know?
Dude, I'm going to this awesome Norway bar.
That's all they
and We're
got,
just gonna
though.
cross country ski, shoot some slack.
Oh my God, that's such a good point.
Yeah, because that's so funny you brought it up. It was literally maybe a day or two ago that I was like, I go to a lot of Irish bars, but I've never been to an Afghanistan
Yeah,
bar.
I've never heard any like other like way for it to be described.
And I'm
Maybe
sure
a German bar. That sounds more likely
a
than
German
anything
bar
else.
definitely happens. But
I'm sure
like
there's
a-
listeners right now that
Spanish
like, are like,
bars?
oh
Those
my
are things,
God.
right? There's a Doors song.
Just going to a Greenland bar. Just a good old
Greenland bar.
Iceland
Icelandic bar.
Yeah, an Icelandic probably for some reason is like just the name of a bar.
Reykjavik.
Reykjavik.
It's just in Iceland. I don't know.
I
right?
was waiting for another comic to come out that just came off stage, but and asked him, was it
I'm gonna go
worth it?
corral. I brought my rope.
Yeah,
I'll
sometimes.
just like lasso some folks.
Ted Lasso.
Phillip
Cool.
I'm gonna lasso
I
up some
learned the
comics.
etymology
That's a
of
nice
shits and
visual.
giggles while we were.
Oh, did you?
Quiet,
Now,
yeah.
okay.
While for shits is just a vulgarity for kicks, so you go get your kicks.
Oh, so it's
So
just
go
a
get your
wordplay.
shits. Yeah, and that it only started in the 1970s for kicks and the
Whoa.
shits. Yeah. And then it was popularized by Austin Powers in 1997.
Shits and giggles, baby.
Yeah.
Fucking shits
what it's
and
saying right here.
Oh,
giggles.
it just feels so old.
Yeah.
Austin
Why do-
Powers is old.
Not
So
that.
for
I
shits
feel like
and-
1800s.
shits and-
they were
shits and
saying
grins,
shits
shits
and
giggles,
giggles.
right? Thank you, CJ.
I feel like it
1980s,
could be
1900s.
older than that.
Right?
1900s, 1980s for shits and grins,
Like-
shits and giggles.
What source is
People in
this?
Deadwood, you know, like
It's just the
let's go.
first thing on Google.
Okay.
Shoot this bird.
So it's just a
First thing-
vulgar
first
take
thing
on
on
kicks
Google.
and giggles.
Yeah, for
But what-
kicks.
What's just doing it just for kicks?
Doing it just for
Okay,
kicks. It's a
I'm
vulgarity
boring
alternative for
myself.
just
I've
for
heard my
kicks.
voice for
Doing
too
it just for
long.
shits.
Yeah, I don't think I've really said
I still
anything,
want to
but I've
picture a
been
guy
here
that
for
like had like
a
an
while.
emergency one, had to pull off to the side of the road, run into the woods, and then it wasn't what he expected it was, and he was just laughing hysterically.
Right.
He was like, "Oh my god, this shit is hilarious."
This giggle is hilarious.
All right, we calling
Birthday.
it for how are you? How's it going, guys?
Oh, it's going good. We were talking about shits and giggles. Phillip did some good old Googling for us.
I think that I have an issue drinking too much cold brew because remember the last time we checked in, I had pooped my pants like 3 times.
Yeah.
It's
He's bringing up the old reoccurring
Is this malt liquor?
no, just cold brew.
cold brew.
Oh,
Just
I
cold
thought you
brew.
said like Cobra, like the malt liquor, and I was
Been
like,
drinking a lot
wow.
of Cobra.
It will make you shit your pants. I'll tell you that
A lot
from
of
personal
Colt
experience.
Malt liquor, I drank the only few times that I really felt like I committed to malt liquor when I was drinking, got real angry. Like one
Oh,
time
I
I was
bet,
just trying to
yeah.
do homework and I had drank a bunch of malt liquor, and I had never been so pissed off at pieces of paper before. I was like, what the fuck? And it was like redneck angry.
Doesn't the bottom
Trailer
of the
trash
Mickey's
angry.
caps have something at the
The
bottom of
Mickey's caps,
Yeah.
they're fun. Yeah, there's little puzzles.
That's what I thought.
Same with like Rainier. Rainier does it. I drank a lot of Rainier when I was drinking.
There you go.
Snapple facts kind of shit.
Yeah, malt liquor. I don't recommend it to anyone.
I have never actually had.
Like I said, I only
any-
committed to it like twice, and I drank basically. I was an alcoholic that would put anything in front of me, I'll drink it.
Yeah, you would find what was available.
There was one
kinda
guy
shit.
that used to give me. He was like, we had a funny agreement that he would give me free booze every time I was in the bar, but it was what he got to choose, and so he would give me a shot of like Hypnotic and a Bud Light like Platinum. So I'd have these like 2 bright blue beverages sitting on the bar, and I'm like, this isn't what I normally drink. Like, I had to like defend myself because I was given free booze and it was in a funny way.
You ever drink Incredible Hulks?
No, I went through an Irish car bomb phase, which is got to be terrible.
aggressive
for you.
and
Yeah.
culturally like
Yeah.
unacceptable that we
yeah.
still call those, right? I tried to
Belfast in
write
the
a joke
80s.
that like alcoholics don't care about the PC culture. If they're still gonna order kamikazes and like
Kamikazes. That one's a crazy one,
virgin
too.
drinks,
This drink's
is
called the
almost like
Slave Indian.
anti.
Yeah.
That was brought to you by Phillip. That was not me. I didn't say any of that. Yeah, they are. the old 911, you know, those classic ones.
Oh, the old 911.
The old
Paul
911
Walker shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
one.
it's just two flaming
Too
shots
Fast
of
and Furious.
two
It's
shots
a car
of
bomb
Yeah.
followed by a fireball.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, what are you rolling up
That's
there,
hilarious.
dog? Oh, you got a fucking thumb?
Yeah, a local comic, Mel Shaver. She has a joke about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, I feel like somebody's has to have a screwdriver joke. Somebody has to have
Oh, totally.
like a sex on the beach joke, a
Hey, you heard
margarita
about
joke.
the fuzzy navel?
Harvey
I've
Wallbanger.
been making this shot called the bruised butt.
I was watching White Chicks the other night, and they all ordered funny drink. Like, I'll have a slutty blowjob, I'll have a dumpster whore, and like all of the different drinks. Dude, there's a scene in White Chicks when, you know, the Wayans brothers, they're both dressed up as the White Chicks hanging out with them in the car, and they're driving down the road, and there's a song that comes on the radio, and they start singing the N-word, and all the white girls look at them like, you're White Chicks singing that. And they literally look around and go, nobody's around. And then all of the whole car starts singing the N-word over and over. Oh my god, it is crazy.
I forgot about
White
that scene.
Chicks.
That's crazy.
different
That
time.
movie's
A
hilarious.
very different time. It's a good one though.
And so what? Yeah,
Wayans are timeless. They were just called out on Baby Keem's new album on the
Oh,
song
really?
Range Brothers with Kendrick Lamar. Yeah.
Hell
The Wayans
yeah.
brothers will live in infamy.
Austin
In
is
a good
going
thing,
for
in a good
a
way.
bit he went for the other night at Epic, where he stood on top of the Jersey barrier.
I was pushing the barrier,
Now
as
he's
you
topping.
said.
Oh, that was
standing
rad.
on top
Yeah.
of picnic
As
tables.
you would say, I was pushing the barrier.
The umbrella
You missed it
impression?
last night. I got on a skateboard
You were saying that,
and
dude.
Oh.
said, "Stand-up comedy ain't no thing. You should check out
Skateboarding?
skateboard comedy."
Did
And then
you
I
plug your Instagram?
no,
Denver Spot Locator?
I know I should have. But it was like 11 o'clock at Irish Rover on a Monday night, and I was like, I don't know what to do to even get a reaction out of these people. So
Did
I
you-
literally stole my roommate's skateboard and I rolled up on stage.
Which-
I did a nollie and everyone lost their shit.
Really?
Yeah, it was
You went for
fun.
nollie?
I mean, I'm more comfortable probably doing a nollie than I ollie at. Yeah.
Really?
It's just that motion where it's just
Yeah.
like
Was this a
it's
Rover?
more. I mean,
Did
it's,
you do it
yeah,
like-
it was at
oh,
Irish
fuck
Rover?
yeah.
Is there a stage?
No.
No?
And that was what the whole joke that sparked it was one that I didn't even say when I got up there. Was that if Oren's not going to support us with a stage, I brought my own. And
Your
that was,
own
and then I
wood.
didn't even say it when I got up there. I did some weird shit where I just like, I kept repeating one thing where I was like, I told myself I was going to get up here. I told myself I was going to shine. And then I just kept doing like a weird bit as if I was like talking to myself in third person.
Hell yeah.
And by the third time, people were definitely laughing.
They
And then I was
caught
like,
on.
I told myself I was going to have my name in that marquee someday. That's what I told myself. I told myself that.
I told myself.
And then I kept just doing that stupid bit while I was
Mama always
skateboarding
told me I
around.
was handsome.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was whatever. It was something I'm not going to be able to do again. So might as well take advantage. I've realized,
Weed genie.
that's why
Dude,
I guess.
mean, you like having those weird badges where you'll be like, yeah, I mean, I chugged cold brew. I've
Yeah.
moved chairs around.
something for a
I've
reaction.
gotten other people to move chairs around.
Oh my goodness, this
Bong
man.
hits on stage.
What?
The myth, the legend, coming back from an adventure. Welcome
quest.
to the podcast, Jeff Stonic.
He stumbled in here like a drunk, drinking
Yeah.
LaCroix.
Drinking LaCroix.
Looks like he's recovering
The boy
from a...
with the Crowe.
Took it. It's an outside drink.
Hey, Jeff. Since the podcast
I'll be
revolves
a
around
seltzer
Was
bud.
It Worth It, you just did your... Shit. You...
Oh, God.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Go chaos in the podcast. Since you just
want
did
that?
your first 30-minute
Yeah, I wanna
set,
be on.
let's ask, was it worth it?
Yeah.
Oh,
You just did a 30?
I did 30 last night in Durango. Drove
In
6 hours for it
Durango.
yesterday.
6 hours for 30, baby.
I was told that people always remember the first 30.
I will remember. It was a joy. It was
Tight.
worth it. Yeah.
I'm
That's
glad
so
to hear.
cool.
Yeah, from like, well, like it was fun. Like
Yeah.
the first time I looked at my notes, it was 18 minutes. I was like, oh, I gotta cut some shit and wrap it up, and it was. They were throwing money at my feet.
Fuck, yeah.
Whoa!
I started doing like punchlines, just like throwing money.
No
And
shit.
then,
I saw you doing your.
Did they want you to
raw
take off your
joke.
clothes
Yeah,
at
I
all,
saw a little
or?
clip of that.
Yeah.
Dude, the crowd was dying. It sounded like.
Yeah, it was like a small but mighty crowd, and
Yeah.
it was fun.
No, it looked cool.
Yeah.
I was
That's
stoked
rad
to
as
hear how it went.
Yeah, and that's what the person that books it, Emma Z Comedy. on
Plugging
Instagram,
names too.
She's like,
He's
well,
good at that.
she's like, I don't think that, I know it's a lot to ask, like someone to drive down 6 hours. I'm like, there's plenty of comics in Denver that would love the chance
opportunity.
for the opportunity. And then, like, I did not expect pay, but I'm unemployed right now. I'm like, I'll just drive down, burn the gas money, stay on someone's couch. But yeah, there's donate, like they
Made
put
money.
it to, way more money than I expected. So it was nice.
That's hard work paying off.
And
literally.
it was like you were like living a. Okay, so like, where did you sleep? What was that?
Yeah, in Brian Nystrom of Greenlight Weekend podcast, sponsored by Dead Room Comedy.
another name plug.
Greenlight Weekend. But Brian Nystrom, he let me stay in his camper.
Dude, you went through like the different sponsorship like things you've made him say.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. Yeah. Absolutely. Check out Dessert.
Dead Room.
If you didn't get enough podcasts.
Yeah, if you didn't get on podcast, let me say Dessert by Dead Room Comedy on Spotify. So that's 3 plugs.
Yeah, you're killing it on the plug.
Featuring Slaughterhouse Studios.
Like an up and coming comic or something.
Produced by.
I appreciate the people that I'm around, and I just aspire to be like my peers.
Wait, so where did you sleep? We didn't finish that.
I slept in his camper.
Camper.
It was nice.
Hell
It was like, I'm like, I love any opportunity to stay in something like my grandma would have like stayed. It's from like that era.
Yeah.
Like they have this like metal canister thing on the wall. It's like a paper towel dispenser, but it said like for foil and wax paper and all these like classic
Like
shutters.
antiques.
Yeah. It was
That's
dope.
fun.
It was a very cool space. He's like, you want to just sleep on the couch? I'm like, I shouldn't be on the couch.
Yes.
We'll call it.
Rachel Crowe.
Rachel Crowe.
Rachel Crowe
Haven't been on
coming
the
into the
show.
podcast. Did you just get off stage?
No, I'm
Oh.
sorry. I shouldn't
We were
be
gonna
here.
ask you, was it? No, you're fine. None of us
He
have
said
been
the
on
only rules,
stage
no
besides
rules.
Phillip.
For you, so I was checking.
Phillip,
Oh, okay,
Phillip said it
cool.
was
That's
worth
good
it.
to know. Okay, that's also good to know.
I'm after you.
Yeah.
Which one?
That was good.
Oh, I lost 150 pounds.
I lost 115 pounds. So if anybody can find the 2 duffel bags that I lost, there's 115 pounds of weed inside of them.
I look like one on that.
And I forgot to add that to that thing because I do the janitor thing. Despite what I look like, I'm not a janitor and I'm not a doorman.
Oh, I liked that one.
I'm a drug dealer.
Oh,
I forgot to add that part to it, but it sounded good without it. It sounded good without it.
sorry,
Yeah,
Jeff.
it
Did you
sounded
say
good
you
without
look like a gang member?
No.
Oh, okay.
his bit.
Because I saw a few days ago a literal biker gang. They were on bicycles, and they were doing
Bicycles.
So this is a gang I could see
Bicycles.
I
joining.
thought I was seeing if I was a part of that. Yeah.
Yeah, and they were doing like wheelies and shit, and oh man, did I love this! Someone fell down, and the whole parade stopped so they could check.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's sweet.
You love to see the community.
Rally around a boo boo.
Around a
Yeah.
boo-boo.
So I just think that'd be a good gang for you if you're in the market.
My gang is open mic comedy.
Yeah.
You don't want to rely on any
It's a
of us
horrible
for
gang.
anything.
No, I don't.
It's not a very reliable gang, bro. It's a bunch of open micers.
Fuck it, we're a gang. Let's hang.
Starting a gang. I got street credits.
Patch us in.
I got street
We want to be a
credits, dude.
thug.
Yeah, 30s now. I need somebody. You got to do 30 twice.
Absolutely.
Different 30s.
Let's go to your house right now. Do 2 30s. 2 unique 30s.
Unique.
I'll talk for an hour.
Did you tell like a good story? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, did I tell us a good story?
No, last night. Yeah. Like
on
during
stage?
your 30.
Oh yeah. Well, I figured the 3 cornerstone. We're gonna get into the set talk.
Oh, why not?
It's the 3 cornerstones of my set.
Yeah.
3 stories
You got acts.
are the fuck with heart which she finger bangs me.
Yeah.
When I lost my virginity in the butt.
Do you tell that one early?
Yeah, told that one early.
Yeah, because you're gonna want to maybe win them back after.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah.
If
And I did. I was shrooms.
Yeah.
I did with the shrooms bit.
Yeah.
And then the middle cornerstone is the Lizzo joke. You know, because it shows that I value comedy over my relationships with everybody else. And then,
Which is
it's
correct.
Which is stunningly accurate.
And it's
Yes.
the truth.
You
And
thought about this set for 6 hours straight driving home.
no, on the way home I listened to the Knicks. Very traumatic.
okay.
Anyway,
Hey, Nick Knacker Neckeries. Check out that new
New
interview
podcast.
game.
Absolutely. Nick Cruz. Is that the name?
Nick Neckery.
With the 10-minute thing?
Yes.
Excellent.
Exactly.
Okay.
I got some of them here. We can test them out later.
Yes.
Keep
After
going.
I talk about the third
Whoa.
cornerstone of the
So,
set,
another
which is
cornerstone?
the grandma bit.
Yeah.
Grandma?
And the end and the grandma bit.
Yeah.
And Boys
That
up.
one
Made the big move.
Everyone loves that one.
Yeah. So it was nice to I'm like, okay.
Well, it's probably fun to build and
Yeah.
see a final product.
It's tight that
I
you
mean-
talks about so many different relationships.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe that's the thing.
Even got my mom in there, Shout out to Lana.
Damn.
You know my favorite thing
Another
about
name
my
drop.
mom's
Because
name,
of the
Lana?
pronoun game.
Spell my mom's name backwards. For the listeners, I'm smiling.
Anal.
Anal, yeah. Isn't that
Yeah.
funny? It's like whenever my mom
Lana
was like,
backwards
hey,
is
no
anal.
more McDonald's. I'm like, hey, spell your name backwards.
Ah.
Anal. That's a great,
Zing.
great
Anal.
joke.
Yeah.
My mom was always crazy about the Y in her name. Her name's Linda. L-Y-N-D-A.
You were telling
I'm like,
me
Mom,
that.
calm down with the Y.
Some enemies named her L.I.
A
Yeah,
heavy
I don't know
Y.
what. And it's
Heavy
not
Linda
even, like-
move, too.
Yeah, it's a heavy Linda move for sure. But it is weird because I'm like, Mom, this person's not doing it for like public records or like anything important.
No.
They just putting your name on a list so they can call it out when your table's ready. So let them have it.
This is
Spell
not
it
an
the way-
official
They
document.
could spell it the most absurd way that they could, and it'd be fine as long as they still say Linda.
It's not like it's there to mock you all day
Phonet-
in front of your
phonetically.
coworkers like a Starbucks cup,
Yeah, your mom had to be hurt. Someone hurt her.
Let's not talk about my parents' drama. We can talk about mine. That's fine.
Okay, understandable.
Just they caught no. Just
They're off limits.
Yeah, I'm talking about my dad on stage.
Are you?
Yeah, the fact that he loves me best.
My dad keeps asking me to like roast him. He's like, I've given you a lot of bullshit over the years to talk about on stage.
Oh,
You
that's
got so
cool.
much material. And I'm like, yeah, man, I got to work through all that first, man. Like,
I'm still dissecting in the insults and what's material and what's just sad.
I don't want to be mean. I don't want to just be mean to my dad for no reason. I need to make it funny.
I'm never gonna roast my dad. My dad was a fucking choir boy in the Navy. Like, that's so gay.
Oh,
Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah.
Right? A singing sailor.
Yeah.
But like he also is like
Singing soon.
he's like he wants to be like a manly man, but he's just not. Yeah, he's like the Republican that voted for both Obama and Biden.
Yeah.
Like,
Whoa.
fucking cuck. Republica.
Look,
I fucked for good.
That was
my
too
dad,
loud.
dude, we used to make fun of my dad ruthlessly. Me and my brother would just tee up, and my dad would just sit on the couch, and we just verbally.
Just tennis.
It was fun.
Verbally,
No, he was so good about it though. But I had like bits
Yeah.
from my dad that would never work on stage. Like just bits that I literally
Did for your dad.
did for my dad. Like I did this stupid.
That's great.
Like I did.
Let's hear one.
You
Yeah,
wanna
let's hear a bit.
One of the bits my dad was a big fan of was I'm a ski bum, like a legitimate ski bum, where I could just be like, please sir, just a lift pass, get me up the hill once or twice. Maybe you could spare a day pass.
Oliver
Do that bit
McTwist.
for my dad,
What's that?
and he would he's like, do that on
Isn't that
stage,
the-
do that on
McTwist?
stage.
Oliver
I did it
Twist
twice
is
on
the-
stage.
Oh, but he'd be Oliver McTwist because of like the trick.
Isn't Oliver Twist the guy?
Probably a better way to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Oliver
did it
Twist,
one
like
night in front of
Charles
Justin,
Dickens. Yeah.
and,
Okay.
like, I did it at the
That-
underground, I think, one night.
like you're like fucking old man Cratchit.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know why I'm doing like an orphan, but like a British orphan, but
Oliver McTwist.
yeah,
Oliver
McTwist.
McTwist.
McTwist, yeah. That's a snowboard trick. It would have to be like an Oliver.
See, it hit CJ.
Yeah,
yeah,
it
yeah,
does
yeah.
hit.
Just be a snow bum.
Snow bum, yeah.
SSX tricky.
Bum, where I'm like, please, sir, maybe next year I can afford a season pass.
Season.
Anything like snowboarding and skiing has to hit here, right?
Well, and my dad, that was our relationship. We skied my whole life together. I mean, he taught me how to ski. I remember the first time, so when you eat shit and everything goes everywhere, you lose your poles, your skis, your goggles, whatever
Does
it's
it
called,
hurt?
a yard sale. Yeah, it hurts, dude.
Yard sale.
Does it hurt? Dude, I remember my first yard sale, like, dude, tumbled around, tossed down a hillside, not knowing where the fuck is happening,
Yeah,
basically.
which way is up?
And
Have
I
you
could
ever
look
been buried?
down. Oh, yeah.
Damn, that's so scary.
I look down at my dad, and he's just like, hey, better put a price tag on those things because that's a yard sale. And I was just like, oh, my God. I was, like, insulted. I was like, trying to come out of a coma, basically. Yeah, the old yard sale joke still, my dad still crushes with that one.
Huh.
I mean, at least in my eyes,
Yard sale, everything's half off.
yeah, yard sale, everything's at least sitting in the yard waiting for it to be picked up. And it sucks.
Gone.
Dude, I've tumbled before so far and just left my skis in like 150 yards above you, or then you have to climb through 3 feet of snow. There was one day I was like...
Do you leave the skis on when you do that, or do you take them off?
No, that's why you have to climb back up, because the skis smashed off because you ate shit so hard.
Jesus Christ, I
And
didn't
you
even know that was
tomahawked-
possible.
Dude, yeah.
I always thought it was like rollerblades where they just stuck on your feet.
No, you would be more injured. You would be more injured if they didn't. They're built... So a ski binding is built to pop off at the right time and right moment. Due to your weight and height and everything else that goes in play.
It's
So
like an
each
eject
binding
button?
is... What's that?
It's like an eject button.
Basically.
Okay.
So I worked in a ski shop. I had to tighten what they call din down every day, which is the bindings pressure to set the individual person. So therefore, the ski will pop off right time, right moment, not tearing an ACL or hurting anything else.
This is your impression of a ski chum.
This is a
you
lot.
guys, I worked in the ski industry for 10 plus years.
So I think I just thought of a new tag for Jeff Stonic's joke about being a ski instructor that fucks couples.
Yeah.
Could your name be Skeezus Christ?
Where's that going?
Good pun.
Yeah.
That's what you look
right
like.
into the.
That's what I look like.
Christian
Yeah, you look like
Okay.
Skeezus Christ.
Oh,
Oh shit.
sorry.
That's what I say when I come inside your husband.
Deal.
Skeezus Christ.
Skeezus Christ.
You just got Skeezus Christ.
The Holy Spirit.
With a sexorcism.
Jeff,
Yeah.
would you like to hear some of these questions?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Test out-
questions sound
test
good.
out
Check out the
knick-knack
room
ring.
again, see what's happening in there.
Yeah.
Plug everything going on back here. Okay, so I want to ask quick rapid fire questions.
Quick, hit me with them.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, how do you order your coffee?
Black.
Black?
Single origin if it's ready.
That's friendly to the communities. If you had to fuck, marry, kill me, Austin, and CJ, what are you doing?
Whoa.
Sorry, CJ, I gotta kill you. I'm gonna fuck Austin and marry Evan.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Okay.
We'd have a podcast together.
Yeah.
I get it.
I like that.
Yeah.
CJ, how does it feel to be dead?
You're a close
That's
second to
fine.
Mary.
I feel like I've been dead a long time. A close second to marry. Cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I like to almost be married.
Without any further explanation, have you been to court?
No.
Whoa.
That's good, man. Good for you.
Thank you.
Clean record?
Yes.
Were you good in school?
Well, I've been in a court.
See,
So,
you've
yeah.
been to
Wait,
court.
wait a minute. Yeah, as like a defendant?
I see. That's the thing is, I didn't want to go any further. I just
Yeah.
love it as an open
And yes.
Hell yeah. All right, me too, dude. Fist bump it. CJ, you
For the
been to
listeners,
Hell yeah.
we
You
fist
have?
bumped.
Yeah.
court? Hell yeah.
For the listeners, they fist bumped.
Yeah. We all did.
Jeff, what is
Yeah.
your favorite flower?
The Snapdragon.
Cannabis indica.
Damn. Okay. What about? I get why you like weed, but Jeff, why do you like the Snapdragon?
My grandma grew them, and I lived there, and they were really cool. They're cool
Yeah?
shaped, and as a kid, you're just like, damn, these aren't like normal petals. These look like dragons.
That is cool.
Okay, kind of like an orchid.
Yeah.
That's tight.
No, it's even more. It's almost like a seahorse, but flowers. You know, it's very gnarled and
Oh,
there's
neat.
curls,
Male seahorses are gnarly.
like multiple pods, and yeah, multicolored. Too.
Okay.
Like
Austin's
Austin.
back with a report from the front.
Oh yeah.
It's a hot room right now. It's
Hell yeah.
I mean,
That's
shoulder to shoulder.
What's
Derek's
your
not gonna
favorite
give it up
flower?
anymore.
What's that?
Derek's not going to give it up anymore.
I know. After a
It's
hot
not
room
really-
like this.
What's your favorite flower?
Favorite flower, I would have to say, I think roses are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Even though it might be hack. I think,
Attack adjacent.
I think okay. Let's I'll change it up.
I already hacked it.
I
as
like
hard
dead
as I could.
roses.
Dead roses.
If I hang a rose in like my car rear view mirror for
Is
a
your
good
ringtone like "Welcome to the Black Parade"?
Is that why you left the room? Because you're like, I'm going to ruin this hot room with my dead rose vibe.
Dead rose vibes.
Yeah. You guys only like roses, but when they're dead.
Dead rose comedy.
Dead,
It's dead rose. You don't want a dead
You don't
rose.
want a dead rose. As a lover, you don't want a dead rose.
As a lover.
Trust me on that.
Trust me.
Out of the
peace.
three of you, which one
Sneezes.
thinks that you can
Ooh.
confidently spell the word participate?
I definitely cannot. I cannot.
Yeah.
P-A-R-T-I-C-I-P-A-T.
E. I feel like it kind of trailed off. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
I know I couldn't spell it. I was gonna try to do another. I was trying to spell out another thing.
I spelled anal
That's an easy
earlier,
one.
so I
There's no
think I'm
tricks.
all set.
It's participate. There's no tricks there.
No tricks.
Participate.
It's a tricky word, dude.
No,
I
no,
couldn't
no.
get it on my phone.
Thorough. That's a tricky word. Or
Henry
guarantee.
David?
Get out of here.
Thoreau sounds like
Yeah, guarantee's a weird one.
Participate. It's all right there for you.
Spelling's always been
Trust
a
yourself.
big insecurity.
Nuclear?
Nuclear.
Yeah, I guess that's.
Listen, I'm a reader.
People just say it wrong.
Nuclear effect.
Yeah.
You guys heard about that, Mike? Nuclear effect. What's the next question?
You ready?
The molecule
Yes.
affect.
Who is your least favorite teacher, and why?
Mrs. Hunt was no fun. She made the boys run. Don't look now, she's a cow. That's a poem I wrote in first grade about my first grade teacher.
That's
wow,
hilarious.
That comes from the heart.
That's so straight shank Stonic.
Mrs. Hunt.
Class
is no
clown forever.
fun.
Dude, did
She
you
makes the boys
present
run.
that in-
Don't look now, she's a cow. No, my grandma helped. My grandma helped me write it. Yeah, dude.
You called her a cow. That's awesome.
I was like heated one day after school, and my grandma's cried. She's like, "Let's write it down. Let's
Let's-
process these
let's-
emotions."
Let's rhyme about it.
Damon Howard is on the stage right now.
Oh my God, Damon Howard. He's one of my favorites.
Let's listen for the tags that maybe worked.
He did a joke that got me the other day. Every now and then he'll do one, and he says it just perfectly.
Yeah.
And it really gets me.
The timing
he did
is
one
great.
about it was like kicking his door, and it hit him back, and it was like fucking unhinged. Couldn't believe this door. It was, yeah. So-
Classic one-liner stuff.
Dude, he is good at that.
Good is a big word.
And honestly,
Oh yeah, Third World,
the
Arizona,
last couple
classic.
nights, he's helped me. Like, there was one that I did, the open mic at Bar None. I didn't expect to go up because it was like a showcase. And
Yeah.
I drank way too much.
You called it the open mic at Bar None, though.
Well, there's an open mic after
Yeah, there
the
was an
showcase.
open mic after. Yeah,
Yeah.
And Garrett was like, I'm making you go up. Come on, you're going up. You're going up. You're
There's
going
going to be
up."
another one after the next one, which looks like a fucking killer lineup.
Fun.
It
Speaking
was
of the next
fun.
one,
And-
I'm hosting it.
Wow.
So come on down
Whoa!
to Bar None. I will be hosting a showcase followed by an open mic.
And on what day?
The
At the
host
Bar
is
None,
looking
I think it's
talented.
the 8th of
He's gonna be
October.
hosting Bar None.
I'll be out of town, but
It's the 8th,
But yeah, I've
which
completely.
is the same night as Lucha Libres and Laughs, which I wanted to go to, but I guess I'll be hosting the show.
Do both. Push it back.
I don't know which one I'm going to go to now.
Did you already buy tickets to Lucha
No.
Libres?
oh yeah, because you host, you got to be there. Like 8:30.
I feel
That's
like the
all right.
8th of every month
I'd
should
rather
also
take an
be 420.
opportunity
You're just like smoking 8th.
Watching
Be-
an
yeah.
exciting show.
Also, I'm amazed that there's no
Just
dispensaries
observer.
on 8th in Denver. None.
You got a gig.
Come
but
get an
yeah,
8th
come
on
on.
8th. It writes itself. Seriously.
Jesus.
Come on down to Bar None.
Yes.
Logan and 12.
But I was fucking up. I was doing just setups, like, and Damon was helping me with my punchlines.
Yeah.
Because I was like setting up a joke, kind of forgetting where I was going, and he helped me like 2 or 3 times, and I credited the whole. And I
On
did well.
stage?
At Bar None.
While you were performing?
Yeah. Like I just drank too much, and like if I was stumbling and slowing down, he would interrupt and be like Salem, and I'm like the original
Because they were your
Burning
jokes?
Man.
Because he knew
The
your
Black
jokes?
Cat?
Yeah,
that's
exactly. He was helping me. 100%.
That's cute. I thought he was just giving you new tags, like in the moment. But
No, but
that's cute.
even last night I told one and I was like, he like gave me a no. And I was like, Damon, what do you mean? And he was like, I didn't like that one. And I was like, okay, I'll work it again. And that got like a laugh with the people around, you know? And so Damon's actually been a good heckler lately for me.
Nice. He said he's how many mics did he say?
Positive and negative
He did 19
reinforcement.
in 1 week or something.
He did
14.
He did 19 last week. Yeah.
1 week.
Jesus Christ. Was it worth it?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
What was he, Monday to Sunday?
I stopped counting my numbers.
That is impressive.
That is a lot of time.
I'm like, because I saw that number, I was like,
Do you think he does tallies?
Because I've
like
hit-
above his
when I
bed?
was counting, I know.
26.
When I was counting, I know I've hit like 12, 13, maybe 14 in a week.
Okay.
And that's Mike's. But 19 seems like, I don't even think that was available.
Do you think you could
Well,
do
it is
that
now.
with,
There's like 5 on Sundays now.
I did 16. But that's how did you get
16?
19?
Like how that's what you're.
Yeah.
19's a big.
I'm going tit for tat.
Tit for tat for David.
Tit for
Howard.
tat.
Dude. Okay.
Yeah.
Got
Austin
numbers.
needs
He's
to
out working me.
bring
I don't
in a
like
couple
Dude, people think
moments.
I go to
He
too many
has to
open
be
mics.
booked
You
more.
guys fucking blow me
Because
away.
he's not. He's only
Yeah.
hitting mics.
Right.
You'd have
well,
to
I
have,
had some,
like-
some of those were shows,
Yeah,
and I
that's what
wasn't
I'm
at
saying.
mics.
I know.
Slip a couple
So you're
podcasts.
gonna
I'm getting
have to-
outworked.
Get outworked for 4-minute sets by Damon Howard.
This can't happen.
Hey, he's on First Fridays this week at the Humor Underground.
I know.
Shout out Phil
Oh,
Cano.
Phil
I was
Cano.
just listening to this song by KRS-One. It's called Hush. And
Hush.
yeah, a thug is a thug. That's Hush. And like I sent it to Phil, and I was like, dude, you should like use this to open up the show.
Yeah.
And he's like, you think I don't know who KRS-One was? And he's like, yeah, he kind of ripped me up for it.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, man. Yeah, I just thought it was cute.
You gotta let him do his own thing.
All right, one more question, maybe.
Yes, then I gotta get some water.
Okay.
Yeah, same. And probably do a
I'll
set
I'll go
because
see
I
if
think
can
Damon
bring,
was signed
like,
up after
another
me.
comedian on that's just got off stage. You want me to go get Damon
Dude,
Howard?
I
We've
Thank
been talking
you.
about
Of course I
Damon
need
Howard. I feel like we'll
Yeah,
enter.
go get Damon.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, Evan, you and I.
all right, Jeff. Hot question. You ready?
Yeah.
On the record,
On the record.
are women funny?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, dude.
I honestly
Oh.
want to throw that one to somebody who isn't taking the stance. I knew you were obviously
Dude.
going to take. Yeah. You work with you book a lot of women.
4 of three of them just at the show I came from made me howl.
On the wrong day,
Elise
Jacob's acting
Kearns.
like a woman.
Yes, exactly. Elise Kearns' joke tonight was she's just like, ladies, we love rompers. We love rompers. I love rompers because I love pissing with my tits out. And it's just every time I hear it. And then Kate Strobel was fucking. The show was like outside of a venue or outside of a building next to the train tracks. So there's trains going, RTD, like all these different trains
Yeah.
go by.
Loud noise.
And everyone's kind of like, doing like light noise, jokes about it. But then Kate Strobel during it, whenever a train goes by, she just rips into train lyrics like, "Hey, soul sister."
Oh,
hey," and then
dude.
right back into her set when the train's done
That's
passing.
genius.
Yeah, it was so fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I've been seeing different people address things going on around them, either perfectly or, you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's fun when, I saw you at a show, an old guy walked by and you started accusing him of being your grandfather.
Yes. Oh my God, that was so much fun.
You know?
Damon Howard's here.
Damon,
Yeah, in the moment.
my man.
How's this work?
You're right here.
Well, we've got a hot mic for you.
What he's on?
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to get water.
Oh, dude,
It's
that's
you and
so
me.
weird. Oh, shoot.
It is weird, right?
It's been a
Hearing your
pleasure.
own
Damon,
voice.
enjoy.
Hey, I think he's just Stonic.
Damon, it's just you and I.
Is that how my voice sounds?
Nobody likes their voice on recording.
Is that really how I sound though? Like on recording, like that's how I sound in real
Yeah,
life.
if you did a podcast, it's exactly what you would sound like.
Dude, this explains so much why people just approach me for no reason.
I've been told I have a voice for radio, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And not a face for TV. I see what you're saying.
Well, I sound like a teddy bear. Like, I had an old girlfriend always say, "Dude, you have like the sexiest voice ever." But if this is what she's hearing, I'm really concerned about what she's into now.
Oh yeah, what's wrong with her ears?
I think her ears are very. They like kids. I'm guessing that's what it is. They like tiny kids.
Oh, dude. I mean, I don't.
Oh, you don't? Oh, yeah, that's good to hear.
All right, David, was it worth it? That's the age-old question that's what we love to ask the comics after they go up.
Was it worth it?
Is that Rachel Crowe on?
Yeah, she's up there now.
Fuck, I think I'm next.
Oh, all right.
All right, David, was it worth it?
Yeah, it was worth it. There was a really good comedian, the trans, I don't know, what's the right way to call them now?
I have no clue. Is it just the trans person?
Yeah, trans person.
Sure.
Yeah, there's a trans person, and she fucking killed.
That's
so I'm
fun.
like, and I always appreciate that because like you got to step up your game at that point. you
Yeah,
know?
it's like a distraction.
Yeah.
It could be like a barrier to cross.
Yeah, because it just makes you see like, oh, that's like how great that person is. And if I can't follow that, then I'm just not a good enough comic. That's not where I want to be. So.
Sure.
And I did all right. So I was able to. I didn't bomb. So.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, that's tight. I mean, any laughs feel good, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You did how many this past week?
Last week, from Sunday to Saturday, I did 19 open mics. So
That's insane,
That's my
dude.
personal record.
That's almost as many months in like, or as many like months as we haven't. Oh my God, we have less months than we have mics that you did.
Yeah.
That's crazy in 1 week. Yeah, I mean, did you just show up at any time you could, pretty much? Didn't care about.
Well, I knew I could hit like the first three pretty easy. The first 3 days are the easiest because that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
But finding mics after that is the hard fight. And it was,
yeah.
And it was just lucky because there's Herman's Hideaway. He might be up soon.
What was your answer, Damon?
Oh, it was definitely worth it.
Was it worth it?
Yeah.
He followed a trans person.
You
and
see
he
her?
was very proud of them.
She was good.
So
You see her?
therefore, he
Fucking
got
killed.
inspired.
Yeah.
Alan?
Yeah.
Damon, do you know that guy was doing stand-up for the first time?
What?
They went before you?
No
they got
way.
an applause break and did fucking 12 minutes of gold.
Oh,
Isn't that
shit.
infuriating? That fucking asshole.
That was a brand new
Piece of
person.
shit.
What
There's
the
no way
fuck?
that was
Fuck
comedy
that
for
guy.
the first time.
What?
No, that was his first time ever doing
Because I see, was at Mutiny earlier. I didn't see him go up, but it was.
Oh,
at-
really?
I
Oh,
just
maybe
went
he's just a lying piece of shit.
Maybe first time at Murphy's, but that was polished.
Didn't it seem polished?
Yeah,
He's
it
like,
seemed
yeah, I've never
polished.
done stand-up before. Maybe that's just what he says afterwards.
That's
a good line.
That's a good line. Just a blatant lie.
Just make everyone feel like shit afterwards.
I mean, I feel like delivered as a joke because I've seen that plenty of times. Where it's like, I've never talked into like a microphone before. Or
Yeah,
whatever
maybe
it
he's a
is.
5-year comic still just going to different towns doing that. This is my first time shtick. That'd be a good bet.
Yeah.
He fooled me because I was like, is this dude's first time? I really thought, I didn't even listen to his act. I was just looking in. I was like, is this dude fucking brand new? He's getting an applause break. I was like, this cocksucker.
It's like 4 applause breaks around there, and there's just laughter throughout. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't get my stuff together. I
Made
can't.
you work.
I can't bomb. Yeah.
Right, dude?
Made you work.
I had to work. Yeah.
Well, also, he looks like a gay Viking. In Denver,
plus.
you're going to crush. You're going to
Plus.
crush Poon and Dick looking like that. This guy's just fucking. That's a bisexual fucking dynamo.
I mean, not my type,
You're not
but
that
yeah.
attractive.
No.
You gotta get a hat or something.
You should get long hair like
Get a
that
hat.
too.
What? I have a hat, but Brent,
I know
Denver
you never
Nuggets
wear
hat.
it on stage.
Why would I wear a hat on stage?
Like how I wear a hat on stage all the time.
Yeah, no, you
I don't wear a hat like down brim. I
Yeah.
make sure you can see my face and my eyes.
No, we all know
Yeah.
about your hat
Yeah.
technique.
Yeah, you like fold it backwards and everything.
Fold it
Not
backwards?
fold it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Rotate it
great
backwards.
set.
I wear a hat.
Great set, by the way.
When I get on
Yeah,
mic,
would you
Rachel
like-
Crowe?
Would you hear it? No, I said welcoming to the podcast, Rachel Crowe. Was it worth it?
Oh God. Well, no. Derek's doing it. Oh my God. God, like Abrahamic. God bless fucking Derek for bringing that kind of energy on a school night. Oh my God. I'm not even capable of like smiling at strangers, and he's like bringing pure like telethon energy. Like he's like the.
Wow, you
like,
went full Hollywood trying to thank the staff.
I just want to give it up to the AV guys. You know, I'm not Heiling Hitler. I'm pointing to the guys in the tech booth. Yeah.
That
it's
was a
all
good
over.
room in there. You set up a good room.
Out
What's that
of
joke you do about
nothing.
fingering kids?
Fingering kids. I did one about fingering myself as
oh,
a
that was
child.
about fingering yourself as a child. Okay.
Yeah, it's not pedophilia if you fuck yourself.
Okay,
You're allowed
that's
to
a
molest
loophole.
yourself at any age. Did you know that? You can use that as the blurb in my campaign.
I don't know.
Well, that's
I'm gonna have to
pleasure
check the
yourself.
statutes.
Yeah. I think they expired.
I think in
now.
Kansas that's illegal. That's still pedophilia in Kansas.
To touch yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a great argument. I would love that. If in DARE they included masturbation to the curriculum.
Were you raised really like strict Christian or
Oh God,
religious?
no. No, well, I was really raised religious, but no, I don't have that trauma. They're like the Jesus thing, and then people that get really like sad and been angry about sex. It seems like when they're raised with Christianity. That's just
What was the religion you were raised?
Tibetan Buddhism, baby.
You were raised strict Tibetan
No,
Buddhist.
you're Jewish. You're Jewish.
I'm ethnically Jewish. I'm a Jew boo. That's what we like to be called. It's an ethnically Jewish.
Yeah,
Buddhist
I saw
person.
Dragon Ball Z.
That's me.
I remember yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm sure whatever country made that, it was Tibet. But like, no, I mean, so my history, I guess, of masturbation was that I went up to my dad when I was 3 years old, and I was like, Dad, I just invented the best game ever. And he was like, what? And then I explained the game, and he was like, you can do that alone. Never do that around other people. And he had some line about, like, don't touch other people. That's why your arm's only long enough to, like, get yours. So I don't know what that means, but he was having that conversation
Oh, so
13
they're
years.
Puritan too. The Buddhists, huh?
He was confused. And then my mom's a midwife, and she views sex as very functional, you know?
Buddhists are kind of a mix on the whole. I don't even know what the Buddhist position on sex is, because they tried to be super like, what is it, ascetic? Don't,
Well, monks.
Celibate, yeah.
Yeah, monks
But then there's
are,
another
yes.
brand of it that is whatever.
Crazy wisdom, have some fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't
They're
know.
pretty chill about it. I mean, they were bitches as far as not letting nuns in. I'll say that. Shout out to Prince Siddhartha, 2,600 years ago. First nun, his mom, pretty Jewish.
But you're raised Buddhist in Denver, Colorado?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a big Buddhist community here in Boulder and in Red Feather Lake, and now like in Crestone, there's like 7 stupas. It's very cool.
Is it just like white people or?
A lot of white people. Well, don't forget the Asian kids they adopted. There's some people of color, but very rarely. But there's a lot of Tibetan teachers who escaped. So
And when I wear a feather on Halloween, I'm culturally appropriating. You guys, your whole upbringing
Total.
was appropriating a spiritual tradition.
And no one's even thought to cancel me yet. On my joke book.
What else are you gonna do with all those feathers, dude?
I found it on the ground.
Dude, I'll tell you an unpopular argument. Pizza is cultural appropriation, okay? Fucking
Yeah,
spit that
stand
shit
up
out.
for the little guy.
Yeah. New York style pizza. You stole that shit. You what?
You mean from the motherland? Italy?
Yeah, Italy. That's how it's pronounced. Yeah, it's
That's
cultural
cool. That's a
appropriation.
cool
Tacos
opinion.
are cultural appropriation. Go fuck yourself.
Well, 'cause tacos are
Eat a
just
hamburger
pussies.
and go home.
Tacos
That's
are
what
pussies?
my nutritionist always says. Yeah, lettuce, tomato, onion, only vegetables you need. One of them, then get some pickles. You'll live forever.
Yeah.
No heart
Eat
attack
some high
from that
fructose
beef.
corn syrup in a spoon and
Yeah, I was
call
raised
yourself
just
lucky.
doing keg
Call yourself
stands
lucky
on
to be
high
American.
fructose.
That's our culture.
Yeah.
Chemical additives.
Are you a Jew? You look it.
That's a serious insult, and I resent you
Yeah.
deeply for saying that. But
Are you an Irish? Are you a little?
I could
mix?
call myself an Irish Jew. I'm not really like I'm Jewish by birthright, but not culturally.
Yeah. Is it on your mom's side or your dad's?
My mom's side.
Okay,
but
where it
they
counts.
renounced it. My mom's mom came to America from England when she was 8, and they all decided they weren't Jewish anymore.
Okay, that
That's
was
the
probably
story.
a good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were also some type of Judaism that's not even like considered legitimate anymore, like
Hasidic.
Reform Jews. I think.
Yeah, Reformed. No, that's gay as fuck. They're good.
Yeah, people don't even
They do
consider
bat
Jews
mitzvahs.
are like, what? That's not
Totally.
really Jewish. I'm
They're like,
yeah,
you have a
whatever.
lesbian rabbi, that doesn't count. So my brother went on Birthright, and it worked. And he's a Hasidic rabbi now. And he's got the payas, he's got the school shooter, trench coat. He lives in Israel. It's the whole
Starter kit.
I've had rabbis approach, like people, Jewish people. It's a weird mix when I say I'm Jewish on stage. Some people approach me and they go, "That's hilarious that you told them that you're Jewish." And then there's other like rabbis that have come up to me after the show and my son, good set.
There's none of us in comedy. You represent. Someone pointed this out to me, and this made a lot of sense because, like, I don't really clock as Jewish. I've got this beautiful Aryan milkmaid, vibe. But they pointed out the only people who ever ask you if you're Jewish are either Jews or people who really don't like Jews. And I was like,
Right.
that is why people hate it when I ask them if they're Jewish.
No, it's exactly
they
right.
Think
It's
I
a
am
polarizing thing.
The latter. Yeah. Well, because so.
Majority don't even care, but the ones that do.
They care. The ones that do. I was so mistaken as a child because I look the way I look, which is pretty goy, but my mother's Jewish. I thought, oh, there's no difference
you
between
do
white
not
people
look.
and. Do I look like I don't look like a goy? Okay. Is there a
You
twinkle
think
in
you
my
don't-
eye that's very Semitic?
Twinkle. No, you look angry.
Okay, yeah. I was born on the East Coast.
Yeah.
That's what
No,
I
you have a very typical, to me, very obviously Jewish look, but
Okay. No, I'll take it.
maybe I
I'll
just
take
can
it.
spot it.
Other people get uncomfortable. Other non-redheads are like, well, that couldn't
So what
be
if we
one.
found out that like Goya Beans was a Jewish-owned company?
Ooh, you mean an
trolling
insult?
the
Chicks
Spanish.
at tortillas and Goya beans.
Yeah.
It would be Goyam beans. Sorry to be the cunt here. That would be dope.
Only a goy would buy that shit because
That's bullshit.
I'm buying organic
Oh.
fucking.
I wish Jewish
Garbanzos.
cuisine had beans. Do you know how fucked we are in the tummy department? If we were just downing kugel with beans, my God, I
Dude,
love that.
Where you guys missed was where you guys fucked up was
Thank you.
cuttlefish.
Cuddle.
Yeah, there's a lot of
One.
things. Gefilte fish, anything that ends in fish.
Yeah.
Really, white
Gefilte
fish
fish
is not
came in a
even really.
loaf. It's sold in a loaf, the gefilte fish.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's whole, but sometimes it is a chopped
It's
up,
rough.
reconstituted
See how many
meat.
people are tapping out now that we went Jewish.
Dude, I'm locked in. I dated a Jewish chick. She was wild.
Really? Did she make what? Did she try to moil
Yeah,
you?
they're deeply repressed,
She
and they will turn
Yeah.
into animals at the worst possible time.
you're on it.
Okay, not
Pretty-
standing by that, but yeah.
You want to get a hand job and get a receipt afterwards? Date a Jew.
It's a hand job and a lecture. That's a tired joke. Jesus. Pennies, Jews. I get it. You'll get a hand job and a lecture.
The joke I wrote today: Biden needs to troll Trump by making him the penny. Abraham Lincoln already has two
I
things
don't.
of currency.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Biden could pull that one, and Trump would have to respect it
Sacagawea
as the
got
king
one.
of trolling.
If Trump had actually tried to get rid of the Federal Reserve and we'd sacked him, then we should put him on the money. That's what you gotta
Just the penny, though. Just the penny.
What if we just put him on Gelt? The chocolate Jewish money.
There we go.
I don't know. The Hasids love him.
Dude, he's pro-Israel as far as I know.
He's a little too pro-Israel, yeah. Well, the evangelicals, the whole thing is you need like the sinners to be in Israel for the. I know the least about the Bible.
Sin is tight, though.
For like
In general, Slaughterhouse
I could
Studios
stand by
is a
that.
big fan of sin.
Yeah, pro sin here. Slaughterhouse Studios is pro fornication before marriage, right?
Big time.
Big time.
Yeah, no, my girlfriend and I have a podcast called Permanently Unengaged.
That's nice. What about are you pro eating fish that are crustaceans? Bottom feeders, I think they call them in the
Fuck yeah, dude.
Torah.
So do you think that when you stop doing the podcast, you'll get married? Or you?
No,
Is
we're
that
going
the
to
point of
change
it?
up the name.
Are you gonna get married at some
Permanently
point?
engaged.
Permanently
We'll be
engaged.
the, you know.
So are you
And then it'll go straight to permanently divorced.
permanently
suffering.
prenup?
Permanently suffering. Oh, that's great. We got a Buddhist here.
That's our thing.
Can I be one of your
baby.
groomsmen, Evan Fitzgerald?
Dude, wait.
Can I be one of your groomsmen?
Dude, I mean,
Yeah.
to be honest,
I've never been to a wedding before, so
if
that'd
it
be cool
ever
for me.
happens.
Wow,
Okay.
but you're really asking for like
Damon
a
has a
pretty
ticket.
heavy role.
Yeah.
Even though you've never
Also,
attended
you're
a
asking
show.
for something that may never. You heard the name of his podcast. He created literally is making art just to affirm that he's not going to get married.
That's cool. So, are you going to have other people on who will never get married but are engaged, or fiancés
Oh,
for life?
I don't think we're holding anybody to any kind of our
promises?
standards. Yeah.
You should get him to sign something.
Dude,
Damon.
I'm not a smoker.
Not a Buddhist.
Yeah, I don't mind married people. We're not against them.
I'm against them.
Really?
Yeah, not a fan.
Yeah.
Married people?
It is a contract I don't plan on signing anytime soon, dude.
What's wrong with being married?
You get married without doing the legal thing. You could just have a party and put a little thing on each other's finger.
My girlfriend's like kind of like getting into my mindset. I think I've worn her down enough to where she's like, "Fine, you don't have to sign the piece of paper. We can just have the party." And
Yeah,
long have you guys
no,
been
for
together?
real. Just if you want to, just have the party and give each other jewelry and whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The ring.
Which the
would not be
jewelry
something
is
I'm
a
getting
little bracelet. You know, it comes from brace. It's a symbol of slavery. It is a
That is
small.
not true. There's an ancient Egyptian belief that there's a vein from the heart to the ring finger. It's stupid, but it's old.
The Egyptians did it
There's
first.
okay, so there's
Alan.
something. So
That's
it's
a bracelet.
It's a
I've
it's
never
a
seen a
heart
wedding
bondage.
bracelet.
So it's heart BDSM. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
it's a heart condom.
My girlfriend's gonna get me a ring made from skateboards. I'm pretty sure. You know how rad that is.
Not skulls?
Oh, dude, that
She
would
sounds
be tight
cool.
too.
How long have you guys been together?
If
8 years.
Oh!
Yeah, 8 years, 10 years if you don't. We were broken up for 2.
Hell yeah, I
'Cause
count
we were,
those.
We were high school
but you weren't over
sweethearts.
it.
Well, we were high school sweethearts. I had to get shit out of our system.
Right. Does Colorado have common law?
I don't know.
You might be married.
Oh, God.
I'm
Boston
gonna look
marriage,
this
at
up.
least.
Somebody else carry the pod.
I'll
I'm
kick
looking
her
it
out.
up. Yeah, that's probably the best.
Just to keep the podcast alive.
I was in a
Common law marriage is whatever though.
Common
Gotta still
law
at
is
least have
usually
the
like
party and the honeymoon.
5 years, I think. But California doesn't have them, or else I would be common law divorced. But so that felt a little bit silly and pointless. I wonder if Colorado.
I do. I mean, when I was in Florida, we would look because I grew up in Florida. We would look up like old laws that technically exist in Florida, and it's fucking insane.
No, common law. I mean, you want to hear the fucking crackhead view of things. Common law is the only law. Statutes are not laws. Statutes. There's a difference.
Okay, mandates are not legalized.
And
Mandates are legal, but they're not lawful.
Are people.
There's a distinction between laws and statutes.
God, you are a Jew with this lawyer shit.
No, for real, and I never even went to. But
So guess what?
Truthfully speaking, courts can only enforce statutes which refer to commerce, and common law is the only real thing. Which common law is just like don't kill somebody or mistreat people or take things from harm another person.
The
That's
10
common law.
Well, speaking of, there's no time requirement for establishing common law in Colorado. It is valid after a day.
A day.
You stay a little too long at a fucking one-night stand
Oh my God.
watching
24-hour
Pose.
one-night stand. Yeah.
You get
can only
breakfast.
Netflix or chill. You
Or
can't
else
do
you're
both.
fucking married. Now we know.
That's not a bad name for a podcast.
Netflix and
or
Big
chill.
Chill.
It's like trick or
Netflix or
treat.
chill. I like that.
We just talk about different like
Or
Netflix
we eat
shows.
popsicles or watch Netflix.
Hell yeah. Dude, popsicle breath.
We're either gonna watch Netflix or chill, but not both.
Never
We don't have
both.
time for
Never
that
the
shit.
twain shall meet. I'm so happy that you're one day married for the last 8 years or
Wait,
something.
did she? And you call me Jewish? She just looked up the.
Yeah, but you knew it.
The
You
binding
knew it off the
contract
top
that
of your
didn't
bald
sign.
fucking head.
She created a contract out of thin air that
I-
doesn't even, you didn't even sign.
I
She's like, no,
sought out
contractually.
Google.
I think I have my legal team here. I love it.
We're gonna get distracted and run away like
One
dogs.
of you can be my
that saw
lawyer,
a
the other will
ball.
be my attorney, because we'll
This is
definitely
how-
be in trouble and sue somebody else.
I'll be your
Stand for
witness.
Esquire.
I've read a little bit of the Torah, and the one thing I noticed, first of all, is the Jews have, instead of 10, they have 513 commandments.
Mm-hmm.
And there's an awful lot of them about interest rates and whether you're loaning to a Gentile or not. And so you just start to go, okay, how much of this is banking? And how much of this is, and then there's a lot of don't fuck your grandfather and sort of.
This is the
sorts of
prayer to
things like
say
that.
over a wool coat.
Is a Gentile a non-Jew, like a goy?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
goy.
It's a
Gentile's
goy.
goy.
The non-chosen ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I
I'm-
mean, some people do take that pretty
Well,
seriously
they
as
rough
far
it,
as like,
dude.
well, you weren't
They get stuck in
like,
deserts and shit.
I know
We
nothing
are
about-
Gentiles.
I think it's a
We
slavery
hang out
thing,
in
but there's
castles.
a big narrative in like very conservative Judaism about moral superiority, which is like, you know, the stance the nerd takes getting beaten up. It's like, but I'm better, I'm smarter.
Yeah,
and that
I've known
works
Jews
when
like
you're
that.
a slave race. But
Victim shit.
once after, like, you know, you own Hollywood and all the other machines, like then it's kind of a little,
You
it's
said
a
it.
bad look.
Not Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse doesn't believe in weather machines at all. Slaughterhouse doesn't believe in
Dude,
Jews.
my mom called me about chemtrails. It was fucking hilarious.
Ooh.
Ken
She's
Burns?
not that kind of person at all.
Oh, barrels.
She's never like.
Boy, of all the
cast a
conspiracies
vote,
going on in the
believe
world right now, she's getting on
Chemtrails
chemtrails.
is like a classic, right? That's like from the 80s.
it. I know.
They're
dude.
seeding clouds. Yeah, then what?
She may have found like. She may have just discovered Reddit or something like that.
Oh God.
Who knows?
What about when she?
They're controlling the weather.
discovers-
Yeah, and
What
Oh,
about when
I
she
have
discovers
a-
8chan?
Oh, I hope not. Dude, she is in Florida. That's like
Oh.
the breeding ground.
Yeah, that's big.
I do have a question. How great is it? Oh, I guess this isn't less of a question, but how great is it that uncircumcised is how we describe an uncut penis?
dude, this
been
is
the
the
best
whole
spin
trick
of
of language.
history.
The whole
It's
trick of
the
language.
best. If you are circumcised, that's makes sense.
Uh-huh.
So
You're
somebody has
shorn.
to be the negative to
Uh-huh.
be uncut.
If you're a normal human being, if you're if you haven't put anything foreign in your body, you're also an anti-vaxxer. You're just a
God.
regular human being. You didn't put a foreign thing in your body.
You never
You're
put water or an
anti-vaxxer.
apple in your
It is.
body because that would be a foreign
Hey,
entity.
hey, we don't
we're
believe
not
in
manufacturing
society's
water.
We're not anti-vaxxers.
We're not manufacturing. You're talking about a chemical agent, though. Like if you,
No, I'm
so if
talking
I
about
put,
cutting
if I
off a little
put,
boy's
if I inject
penis.
myself with heroin, I'm a drug addict. But if I don't inject myself with microRNA, I'm an anti-vaxxer.
Have you been having this conversation a lot?
Never had it.
No
It's
way.
just it's corollary to what you're saying.
Totally.
This is how they invert the language.
Absolutely.
The
No,
language
it is.
inversion is pretty brilliant.
It also, I mean, in general, like, okay, have you been vaccinated for other things?
When I was a kid, yeah.
Totally, exactly. So for you, I mean, it is. I think it's crazy for someone to label you anti when you. I mean, it's not like you don't have some.
But they didn't ask me. Here's the other thing: is they didn't get. They don't need to get consent when you're a
Rachel's
kid.
holding back. Rachel's holding back. I know.
I'm on
can go
Team
for it.
Evan. I love
You
it.
can go for it.
No,
They should get the kids'
it's
consent.
A school night.
They should get anyone's consent to medicate or alter
But
their
I
body.
don't get kids' consents when I suck their dicks. So why would I get their consent?
You're,
Slaughterhouse.
that's very evil. What you're
Slaughterhouse is
talking
very
Pro-
pro-consent in general.
There we go.
In all
And
situations.
anti-fucking kids.
Definitely. I think
Okay.
me and Damon said that I'm not into
Did
kids.
you didn't lead with that?
I did say that earlier.
Yeah.
You're anti-sucking
Oh,
dick?
that's in that message with the first minute of every single episode.
Yeah,
I
we
love
do
that
a
one.
clear not into children.
The
on
kids
this
consent.
podcast.
I don't know, because a lot of kids are fucking dumb, and that like
Well, that's
That
the
just-
argument.
that-
Is they're too
Like herd
innocent
animals.
or naive to make a decision for themselves.
that's just I can't argue. Should parents have medical jurisdiction over their young because
We let them do it.
Dude, I
That's
don't
what
it'll
we
make me
decided.
sleepy, and that's a terrible podcast.
I don't fuck with parents.
Yeah,
Parents
Slaughterhouse, anti-parents,
Dude, well,
pro baby.
Parents are wild, dude, and I don't blame them because that's their kid. But like, woo, parents, they go crazy about their kids.
Hot stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you fire up the wrong mom, dude.
You know your kid's just gonna turn out to be another one of us.
Dude, I swear to God, I work at a coffee shop and like dads will come in with their daughters because that's just a normal thing.
Yeah.
And I will specifically talk to the dad. I am not letting him even think that I'm even.
That
I
you're
won't
trying
even
to
take.
fuck his 13-year-old
Yeah,
daughter.
like I'll say like, and what does
That's
she want?
great. Oh,
Like,
that's pretty
I'm
fun.
so afraid
no,
of,
it's
like-
so funny because like that's the only situation in which older men and little girl, like little girl, like my dad bathed me. You know, my mom was working.
Sure.
And so like that's the one time we get to chill. But yeah, society's not about it. I get it. I'm really happy I look a lot like my dad because then when we hang out, it's not a fucking nightmare. But
You look the same
I'm very
naked.
pro
Is that what you're
dad.
saying?
do we what?
You look similar naked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has a gaping vagina. It's what we talk about.
Makes you feel comfortable.
Dude, it's
Put
2021.
titties.
Dads have vaginas.
Yeah, dads have puss.
Aspy, you
And
coming
here
on?
he is with that daddy pussy. It's little Aspy.
You just
Daddy pussy. How the daddy pussy. What the fuck am I
Speaking of
saying?
vaccination, President,
Oh, yes. It is I, President Aspy, here to tell you that citizens of 2042 America, I am here to give you the most amazing gift. It is going to be 3 baths a day instead of 2. Ladies and gentlemen, for your cooperation with the inspections, I will give you 2 meals a day instead of 1.
Woo!
What are you looking at the entire time?
I was like,
And the brightness of his future, dude.
yeah, the brightness of my future. I get to be a dictator, yo.
It's nighttime.
In that philosophy.
Ben, I want to pitch a podcast to you real quick. Come here. I want to pitch a podcast to you. I have a podcast
Are you
idea.
talking about Judaism for about 10 minutes?
Judaism. Oh, I'm sorry I derailed that.
Aspy, you
No,
just
no,
got off
no,
stage.
no, you're good.
Yeah, I did.
Oh wait, we're gonna hear if it was worth it for
Oh,
Aspy
yeah.
real quick. And then wait, come here.
No, take my spot. Take my spot.
Damon's been on for a little while.
Yeah.
Aspy, you just got off stage at old
I-
Scruffy McMurphy's.
Had a good
The
time.
famous question and name of the podcast.
No,
Was it worth it?
Damon was on. I love as many voices as I can get.
You know, was it worth it? Oh, I could tell you a million times how much I love the hearing of laughter. How much I crave the sweet, succulent nature of crowds going, aha, aha, aha.
And did you get it?
And I got it, baby.
What worked?
I got it so good.
Yeah, what was special about tonight?
Yeah. What worked?
Tonight, the setting was right. The people were electric. I
Okay,
could-
this is going nowhere.
No, well, all right. You want more pragmatic?
No, I just want you to be real
Austin,
with
you have
me.
said the
I don't
room
want
is pretty lit.
All right,
tonight.
I'll be real with
yeah,
you.
I don't want you
I'll
some
be real with
character.
you,
Just be
homie.
real with us.
Jeez.
Well, it is a comedy
Austin's a dick.
podcast, Austin.
So, okay. But still, when it's
And
I'll
the
tap out.
tender nature of the jokes must be dealt with nuance. That's what got them, you know. I just nuanced it a little
Oh, I see
bit.
what you were saying, Austin. Okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't going anywhere. You're totally
He had
right.
nowhere to go.
All right, Ben. Are you ready for a podcast idea I have for you?
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right. Even you don't have to do it. This isn't necessarily a Slaughterhouse pitch, but in general, you have to do a Ben Dailey weekly podcast.
A Ben Dailey weekly.
Like a week, yes, like
Yeah.
a weekly check-in.
Yeah.
You know,
Weekly
like some
Daily.
kind of 10, 20, 30 minutes, whatever you want. You should do a recap of what's been going on weekly in the life of a daily.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know.
that'd
I
be a
could
lot
see you
easier
as
than a
a
Ben Dailey
news
daily. That'd be tough to keep
person.
up with.
You should be.
My
Yeah,
thoughts
you could do the
exactly.
Ben
Yeah.
Daily bi-weekly.
I'm gonna
Do
start.
2 weeks,
you know,
maybe.
I'm gonna start making big changes in the way autism is perceived. I'm gonna buy a newspaper.
He's been the
I'm gonna
worst.
push-
podcast.
Is there a bi-daily?
a bi-daily?
Is that a thing? There's bi-weekly.
A bi-daily just comes out every other day.
Is that a thing?
I don't think it's a term people use.
It could be
Wait.
By daily, by daily.
with a little bit of
Bi-daily.
Yeah.
imagination.
A bi-daily,
anything is
bi-daily.
possible.
A Ben Daly's bi-daily.
I see something working there.
By daily.
That could be. Yeah. There's a lot of opportunities with the daily, weekly, monthly,
I'm sure, yeah.
yearly.
Annual. Would you call it yearly or annual?
You could
Annual
call it
has
both.
Yearly, annual.
That would be if you had
The
the
Ben
if you
Daily
had the,
Monthly, the yearly, annual.
the audience build where you could release a podcast once a year and you had thousands of listeners still.
Yeah,
like,
you'd be much more successful than me
that'd be tight.
if
That'd be
people
a-
waited around for a full
If you're
year.
like, you know
it'd
what
be
I
something
think?
special.
I think that America should change its voting system
get
to
CJ
a
on?
wrestling match.
Oh, yeah?
That way,
CJ! Was he just on? Fuck. We gotta figure out if it was worth it.
but was it worth it? I've been doing a lot of acting. You want to hear an impression of anything? Like, I'll give it voice, character, life. You know, I'm an actor.
Yeah? You think you can animate anything?
Anything.
And do an animated pencil.
Wow. Boy, isn't it fun to just color in these illustrations. Don't
I was
tell
hoping
me
you would
that-
do one of Austin's bits.
Hi, I'm Austin Langely. I don't have any bits.
That's one of his best bits.
Yeah,
That is
that's
one
his
of his
go-to.
Claiming not to have any.
He has many bits, dude. He's a bit.
Dude, he
He's
did.
a bit bitty.
He was just talking about his truck the other day, and I had brought up the toxic masculinity joke, and he's like, "Fuck, I haven't done that in so long." And he's
The
bringing
truck
it
or the
back.
van?
Well, we were talking about the truck because
Okay.
he has to like get rid of it. It's still sitting outside.
Yeah.
Truck or the
Yeah.
van, the truck or
And the van is like
van.
an upgrade somehow.
Oh yeah.
Have you been inside of it?
I haven't.
It is so much room.
Yeah.
I want to do a podcast.
I'm gonna go back inside,
Yeah.
but this was real.
Yeah.
Real, and I'll be back.
Hell yeah, dude.
Just floating in the wind.
Dude, you seem to be on one tonight.
Oh, I'm more than on point. I'm an elephant balancing on a needle.
Okay. I believe it.
Love you guys.
Have a good one, dude. We'll see you around. I'm sure you'll be back on.
So you just keep this rolling throughout the night?
Yeah, this is the first time I've been the only one left.
Oh yeah.
So it's just you and I now.
Yeah. I haven't gone up yet, so can't tell you how.
If it was, have you gone on at all tonight?
Yeah, I went to Tavern Then Mutiny.
Okay, so you have done 2 of them tonight already.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a 3-fer, dude. A turkey.
A 3-fer, yeah. I'm fading quick.
Yeah.
I'm pretty tired. I'm
the
trying
energy level is like
Yeah.
decreasing.
I'm gonna have to muster up something from deep inside.
So were the other 2 worth it?
Tavern was pretty good, yeah. Decent amount of people. Mutiny, there were 2 people in the crowd.
Oh no shit.
But it was fine. That's well, just 2 comics in the crowd.
Oh shit. The 2 were comics.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But it's fine. That's what it is. That's a character builder room.
Oh yeah.
That's where you go to.
Honestly, I feel like I can just talk to the people, and those are my most real sets. And
Yeah.
sometimes those are significantly better than
Yeah.
like, going through material I feel like I have to do. If I
Yeah.
could just address this shit. It just hits so much better.
Yeah, being in the moment is always a good place to be.
And there's obviously like sometimes you're like, I have to do these jokes. It's not even about how the crowd reacts. I'm trying to practice.
Yeah,
saying
exactly. It's all like a mindset going up there. Like if you want to go up there and you're like, hey, there's 3 people in the crowd and I want to try to do as well as I can.
Yeah.
You're probably going to want to talk to them like a human.
Yeah.
But if you're like, I've just got to run this material, I acknowledge that this is going to get no reaction, but I just need to say it.
Yeah.
Then that's okay too.
I mean, it's an exercise.
Yeah.
And then when those do well at points, you're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I can keep doing that. Weird random question. I was listening to a podcast today. You don't write into your mom's house, right? You don't do emails to like, the podcast
Me?
to your mom? Yeah.
Not to them, no.
Okay. I literally, that sounds like you've written other podcasts?
I'm sure I think I've left
That's
some
cool.
comments or something on like Nate Land
Okay,
or whatever.
okay.
They like go through does
Nate's great.
Does your mom's house, do they look through the comments and read them out or?
They do, they get email submissions, and there was one I heard today where it was like, I found out I can only wash 1 shirt recently. Like I usually wait until, the word was, until I have the whole wardrobe. And I was like, fuck, that's exactly what he did at Epic. You had that whole joke about washing with loads and like size and all that. I was like, is this from Ben? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Is this his message?
I was like, Tom, can you write me some punchlines?
But it was like, fuck, that sounded exactly like the joke I just heard him do.
Interesting. Is that your go-to podcast you listen to?
I'm a fan for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm a fan of like that whole group. I mean, and the New York ones, like Tuesdays with Stories, and even like Andrew Schultz, like his podcast Fragrant 2, and then everything on the fucking West Coast from Birdcast and all those kinds of nonsense.
It's tough to keep up with. Just there's so much content. It's tough to like have the time to go through them all.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, I also don't have like a favorite, because like sometimes I'll just fucking move on to the next one. Or
I thought you were going to say I also don't work or do anything else. I just listen to podcasts, so I can squeeze quite a few in.
Well, I work at a coffee shop, so earpod dude.
Oh yeah, there you
All
go,
day
just
long.
all day.
Yeah. I'll be listening to mine sometimes because I'm just trying to edit them. I'll be writing down time segments of things.
Just making a latte, being like, all right, 26 minutes in, I got to cut that out.
Yeah, exactly. You can't have the whipped cream just yet.
Yeah,
I need to,
hold up. I got to write this down.
I actually came up with a good bit in this moment, and I need to write it down.
Yeah.
because I can use that on stage. My friend, did you just go up?
No. Just I'm here because Austin told me to just be here.
Hell yeah. Well, hey, I got a question. Was it worth giving Louis a ride the other night?
Oh,
to
yeah.
Tony Peace?
No, I mean I've never seen a crack deal go down before, so new experiences are always
So it was
welcome,
it was worth it for
I'm
that
an
alone.
open-minded guy. I like seeing new things.
Yeah, life is one big experience, dude.
And Louis is cool, you know.
That's
I mean,
why
he's-
we handed it off
he's-
to you,
he's
so
very-
This kid could live a little bit of a life experience.
Yeah.
He asked me for a ride. I was like, nah, dude. Yeah, we had Evan hooked actually.
Yeah.
And I was like, don't give Louis a ride, dude. It's just gonna be weird and uncomfortable, and you're not gonna enjoy yourself.
That's what Louis, when I was leaving Tavern, he goes, "Where are you headed?" And I just kind of
Louis
pointed.
asked you where you were headed. What?
I was like, I'm going, and I could tell he goes, just shoos me off.
Yeah. It's like the homeless people. If they're not catching in the first 5 seconds, they know it's.
Yeah.
He knows how to read a room. If comedy's taught him anything.
If anybody knows how to read, yeah.
He knows. When I turn him down, I'm just like, nah.
Is CJ coming in for his
Hey, CJ.
post set? He can take the spot here if he wants. CJ, you want to give your thoughts?
Follow
Now
Ben Dailey
welcoming-
on Instagram or something.
Yeah, dude. Follow him.
Thank you for being
Follow
on.
him home at night. Follow him home and down dark alleyways. CJ, you just got off stage at old
It's not
Scruffy Murphy's.
I'm not sure whose that is.
The famous
Yeah.
question and name of the podcast. Was it worth it?
So I think so. There are a few people that seemed really jazzed, and I assume those are the people who could hear it, because there was a very lovely person that ran up to me and was like, yeah, so we couldn't hear about 98% of what you said. And I was like, okay, cool.
No
So
shit.
she's like, don't scrap any of that just based on this. It looked like maybe it was good. I was like, okay, thanks.
That's how rooms are sometimes.
Yeah, some guy came up to me and gave me a handshake, and a few other people patted me on the back or whatever. So I don't know, but I think it looks
Small
good.
interactions make it worth it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, yeah. Hearing from somebody else, even
Yeah.
good joke, or I
Yeah.
like this one thing, or whatever. Feels good.
Any of that, yeah, it feels good. So I feel it was worth it. Yeah, that's why we're here. I feel like I got better.
That's
so.
all. That's what we're looking for. We're just looking for what worked.
And it was worth it.
You know what's the best?
Yes, it was. It
Is,
was 100%
when you
worth
get,
it.
a compliment from someone you don't know. Isn't that
like a stranger?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. When's the last time a stranger's given you a compliment?
Well, I got told I have hairy arms today. That was pretty close.
You have Robin Williams arms.
It was at least an
Oh, those are
observation.
good. Yeah,
Robin Williams arms, dude.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
Yeah, you gonna hang yourself with them?
You motherfucker.
Jesus.
Everybody says it's Robin Williams arms, dude. Nice. I bet you're good at tying knots. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
It was
fucking
funny 'cause
bipolar
I
and
used
shit.
that joke.
Yeah, that's not good.
I used that joke on someone's legs the other day.
Robin Williams.
I said, "Looks like you have Robin Williams arms as legs."
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It was just like a beefy leg,
Like
calf
Chrome
that
from
was just,
Mario
too
Monsters?
hairy. It worked because I was like some guy I didn't even know that I worked with and whatever. And
I feel hairy. I feel like I
some
got
gross arms. No, but Noah's arms. This
You
is
got
Noah
beautiful
Miller,
arms
by the
and
way. That's on the podcast. If
hello.
we haven't introduced him,
Shalom.
we call him.
You want to
call
plug
him
your name, plug your Instagram or something?
AKA Baby
Oh, I don't have
Cuck,
that.
AKA
Okay,
Yo
fair enough.
Dog,
You're off the grid, huh?
AKA
I don't think I have
Golden
anything to
Retriever.
plug.
any secret clubs that you're in the local Denver comedy scene that you want to
anything
talk
that you
about?
probably shouldn't plug but maybe want to.
That's what we're looking to
not
get you
plug
into hot water
physically,
here.
But like,
In a
Break-
word,
break the
yes.
tea,
Is
Spill
there
the
like
tea.
a bathtub plug or something?
is there any anybody that you'd really like to talk
Oh yeah, my
trash
anus would have
about?
been a good line there.
Yeah.
Do you have a girlfriend like an Instagram hoe that you're really?
Hey,
Whoa! You don't have to denigrate his
Whoa.
potential lovers.
No, maybe
Hey.
somebody that identifies as.
No, it's okay. That's
As,
what they
okay,
are.
that's
That's
a
what I'm
thing.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hashtag
yeah.
Instagram hoe.
This is
Yeah, if
being
they use
recorded.
Instagram hoe as a
The one that you
hashtag.
prefer liking.
Yeah.
hey, this is being recorded. Is there anything edgy you want to say?
Oh yeah.
I have so many opinions that I can't.
That's a vehicle, right?
Yeah, that was a vehicle. Evan, how long have you been doing comedy? That's what I want to know.
How long have I
Yeah.
been doing comedy?
Yeah.
I pretty much have
It's
recently
like a
hit
roller
year.
suitcase
Nice.
missing a
Since my
wheel or
first
something.
open mic. Since
Damn,
going
that's-
up and doing an open mic.
You can only
Not
hope.
long.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
No.
Me neither.
Somebody's got the
Yeah.
chopper.
Yeah,
the
how- so
fucking.
what are you at?
Like you know when the parents are like talking about the baby and they still use weeks instead of like how many years?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, like 6.5 weeks.
You're still tallying up the mics that you've done.
Pretty much.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, I was until I got lazy.
To be honest, I mean, I don't make as many mics as a lot of the fucking people that really dedicate like the effort to it, and it shows because the people I started with in the same year are fucking doing comedy works, are fucking getting booked for shit. And
isn't that weird how we're all...
I'm chilling.
Well, yeah.
It's because I haven't put in the work. I haven't put in the reps.
the
I
work.
haven't put on the time.
But dude,
like, I am very...
It's weird because we're all like super passionate people about this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Hell yeah. We're all super passionate about comedy, but we're all just chronic fucking procrastinators. Just so few
humanity.
of us.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm really trying to be better about it, and then I keep failing.
Sure, or even just being bad at dividing your time. Because, I mean, I do think there's a level of, like, needing to experience life in order to get the comedy. So, like, I don't blame someone that, like, takes a night off of mics to go to a concert or to go hang out with friends. Because if you don't have those social... I make
you need
so
to
many
live to
jokes
laugh.
in a social room, like a social hangout, that I'm like, fuck, I can take that on stage. If it
Exactly.
worked- I literally talked about how I want my dog to die someday, like sooner rather than later. And I made a guy who...
Dog?
Yes, I love
Okay.
this animal. It's my... I mean, literally the only thing I've ever loved besides my girlfriend. Like, I kissed her on my way out today, just like, I fucking love her. She's my favorite
The
thing
dog,
in the
not the
entire world. This dog. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, the girlfriend's cool. But this dog is really important to me. But she doesn't get along with any other animal. I mean, like, I've tried taking her to other...
They can be
other dog
territorial like
parks.
that.
I've tried taking... We have a cat that she doesn't get along with. We would love to have a friendly animal to bring over to friends' houses and shit like that. She just isn't. She was a stray. She was like a street dog that we took in off the streets. And she just has never been cool with any other animal ever. And like, I've gotten so many other animals bloody because of her.
Whoa.
And so like, to the point where like, I'm like, God, you're such a bitch.
Yeah.
Jack Russell terrorist, that little thing is.
Like Wishbone?
Exactly, like Frasier, dude.
Yeah, we're Frasier.
Dude, and it's not that she's like super smart, she's just determined. Like, that dog jumped out of a 2-story house. That dog broke her entire hand getting stepped on by a horse. Like, this dog.
Whoa.
Like, when I first got this dog, we checked the chip and we messaged the owners and we said, hey, we found your dog. And they replied, there's no way that dog is still alive. That was the text we got back. And we were like, okay, well, it doesn't sound like you want it. You don't care to be excited that it's alive.
Yeah, that's
and so we
weird.
just kept it.
What, did they fucking throw
Dude,
it
I'm
out of
telling
their
you, this
car or
dog's
something?
gonna outlive me. And like, my kids are gonna get a text someday, hey, I found your dog. And they're gonna be like, there's no way this dog's alive. Like, dude, I'm telling you, like, this dog's immortal.
Maybe it's a
fucking crazy.
vampire, yeah.
And I do love the fuck out of it, but it is like, I mean, people meet it today and it's like 12 years old and they're like, oh my God, what a puppy. How cute.
As for an edgy thing, cat people are wrong. Come on. What are you doing? Yeah, I want an animal that bites me, wakes me up while I'm sleeping, shits in the house. What the fuck? Come on, just get one that works. Like,
a little more obedient.
It's not
They're
even
never
about being obedient.
No, they're
it's
never
about
gonna
how
be
fucking
obedient.
disobedient they are.
Cats aren't. Yeah,
That's
cats
the thing,
are
is, like,
their
get
own.
something obedient. Dude, I was doing a joke about how like people who compare dogs to cats, like, oh, you should meet my cat, it's just like a dog. Some of you,
Oh, yeah.
And then there's those guys that are like, dude, you got to meet my girlfriend. She's just one of the bros. She's just one of the guys. A guy could just date a guy if they want to.
Yeah.
You know, if you just want to be with one of the guys, you can. That option is there.
Yeah. Too much toxic masculinity, I think.
Dude, and there's this guy on Instagram. His handle is toxic masculinity, and like, I don't know why.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I don't know why he put it that, because he's like a really nice skater dude. Like, I mean, he seems like a chill guy.
Could either of you guys define toxic masculinity if asked? Like, it
Um,
seems like a very vague concept because guys are just like, aren't we just assholes anyways? You know?
It could be an inherent thing, dude.
I suppose, but I'm saying
I'm
like
not
it's-
afraid of my inherent traits.
Like
Yeah.
I just thought it was,
I don't act like they're not there.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, even if I can't tell they're there, because I mean it is who I am, kind of shit. I own it. I feel like I'm fairly toxic. I mean, I love America. That's not one of the popular takes to take right now.
That is pretty edgy.
But exactly. But I'm pretty stoked that I'm here.
Yeah.
I've
No,
been to
I-
other countries.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, as much of a bummer as it can be at times, I mean, like, it is rad.
Yeah.
You know
Been to
how
other
much
countries
music
is
comes
why
out
I'm
of
not.
and artists and, like, culture.
Sure.
That's
the
kind of
one
our
thing
chief
we-
export right
Yeah,
now.
we
That's really
figure
all
out
we do.
Culture.
Yeah, no, it's
To be in it.
the art, that comes
Especially
out of
here in
countries.
Denver.
Well, it's like
Top
being a
notch.
white guy and not acknowledging the white privilege.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
We have American privilege.
We have American art.
As Americans, like,
Yeah.
it's
True.
pretty tight.
Yeah, no, most people don't have refrigerators. We got our own problems, and people suffer.
Dude,
sure,
when people
but,
couldn't
like,
get toilet paper, it
Yeah.
became a meme.
That was crazy.
Some countries don't do that because it just fucks up their plumbing. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
But what was funny is just like the gas crisis, there was enough for everybody. It was just the people that started hoarding that fucked it up for everyone else.
Oh, dude, all kinds of dude. Wasn't it wild when like it was like hand sanitizer got like
yeah,
hoarded for a
that
while?
too. And like, you couldn't buy fucking rubbing alcohol because people were using it to make hand sanitizer.
I had a buddy who got really fucking like pissed off about that shit. He was really fucking. He's like, this is capitalizing off of a bad situation, and then like he bought out like 10 tickets to Bill Burr.
What?
And he was like, you know, in case somebody needs to buy one, I can, you know. I was like, you just did that thing. Like you hoarded a large amount because you knew they would sell out, and you wanted to be able to dole them out to the people you wanted. Like, I mean, I don't think he should charge.
It's better,
anybody
yeah, it's
extra.
better than
commodity,
scalping them.
though, you know?
But
Yeah.
it was like a jump
It's still
on it,
kinda weird,
take
yeah.
it before others can have it. And it was exactly what he had gotten super lit, fired up about.
Oh, there's a rat. You guys see?
Oh wow, what a scruffy!
Oh yeah, there he
Murphy's.
goes.
Do you think it wants to be on the podcast?
That's why this place is called
Oh, yeah.
Scruffy Murphy's, dude, because that's
It's-
that rat's name.
It's outside the
That's
fence.
Scruffy
It's
right
not
there.
part of
It's the
Scruffy
mascot.
Murphy's, but we are near the back alleyways of downtown Denver. So
Yeah, it's bound to
there are
happen.
sure to be rats,
Yeah.
bunnies, feral cats, whatever.
Oh, dude, there's so many bunnies
raccoons.
in my neighborhood. It's tight.
There's an air of picturesque gentrification.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's happening in real time with all the fucking
Oh, yeah.
trains around.
You guys ever look up old pictures of like certain streets on Denver? Like what? Like,
I haven't done that.
Yeah, dude, it's tight as
Oh,
fuck.
yeah,
16th Street and all the. I mean, obviously, all the different names are named. Dude, don't look up the fucking history on what Race Street is named after. Like, it's exactly what you think. Yeah, like a lot of the names are direct like relations. Like who Larimer was. He was literally a guy who decided to build a plaza.
That's cool.
Yeah, like he was a guy who was like, Denver will be something someday, and like he was like, I'm gonna put up a bunch of shops and make something for other people to come in. Yeah, no, it is really cool. Like almost all of the streets and all of the areas. Like if you look up old pictures to what they used to look like, I mean, dude, I was in Walgreens and I was like blown away because there was like a Irish culture in Denver like book. You know how like, they have those old timey like
Yeah.
history of different kinds of.
It's
cities
weird.
and
That's like
stuff.
the same company, and they do it everywhere.
They do.
Yeah.
They do it for every fucking.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Kudos to them, whoever
Okay,
they are.
if you
But
guys-
I'm Irish. so that was
Welcome
tight.
back, Damon.
Mr. Damon, Mr. 19.
Mr. 19?
Oh,
I have
19
a
mics,
question
dude.
for you, Damon.
What's up,
Yeah.
Noah
If-
Miller?
If you could go back in time
Oh my God.
to
Yo, Corey.
any year or time, decade within the past, would like during the 1900s.
Say that question one more time.
If you could go back in time to any time,
Any
during
decade in the
1900s, any era,
1900s.
decade, whatever little portion of time, where would you go and why?
Am I still Native American?
Whatever you want to be in this,
Yes.
in
I
this
have to
question.
ask
You're- you're you.
Karma is to be Native American, all right?
Yeah, it's you.
Just accept it. you know?
Let's see.
That's so funny,
Well,
though.
to tell you history about that, my great grandma was still in boarding schools. So that was like the 1950s.
Oh,
And
wow.
That's when she was like getting her name changed and everything because they were forcing her to do that. So It doesn't look that good if I'm going back then.
Listen, this is
Maybe pick
already,
white then?
already a bummer. Were you trying to make a bummer of a what if situation?
No. No. No, I was just trying to get the fuck out. I was actually David an intern. This is Oshee. Let me move it.
Bricks, pal. All right.
Oshee's
What was
here.
racism like in the 1930s? That's what he really wants to know.
Hey, fuck you.
Hey, suck a dick.
I like your gold chain, Noah.
Chapel Perilous. Chapel Perilous.
Chapel Perilous.
Listen to our podcast.
He's going to
at our podcast.
This was Noah's question too, so we can scrap it. But
hypothetical, so we can shit on it.
So, which decade in the 1900s would you go to if you have a choice to go to any
69.
decade?
Next
Boom.
question.
That was a specific year, but it wasn't a decade of the 60s. So
It felt like
it
a
counts.
decade, dude.
It's the edge of a decade.
edging
Summer
in
of
that
Love,
decade.
baby. Yeah.
Summer of Cum.
Killer
obviously.
Killer
Summer of
Sam.
Love.
Summer
So,
Sam.
There was an old creepy guy that told me this one time. It's like
I think they're open.
I think that's to
I'm
weigh
gonna
this
say-
down.
Wait, no. Was there? Wait, was one of those full?
Yeah,
They're all full, but it's to weigh this
Oh, wait,
down.
is it Coke?
Yeah.
There's no beer in there. Okay.
Nope.
Fine. I'll take it.
Does it have corn syrup or
What a
sugar?
gracious host Evan is. Giving us
It has
Coke
corn
and
syrup.
Coke.
Of course it does. It's Coke.
No, like you seen the Mexican ones? It's like real cane sugar. It's
Yeah.
so good. It's
That's
so
why they're
good.
more expensive.
It doesn't have like that
they're
weird
bottled.
taste, like aftertaste, like that.
God, you're so
hits your
basic.
mouth.
You guys are the worst. Okay. An old guy told me that there was
Oh yeah, creepy.
I believe it
old
was.
guy.
I could be wrong here. 1965, I believe, is when the birth control, like the pill,
So anytime after
was
then
invented.
and before
So-
the 80s
but
is ideal.
no, because there was a period of time where there was birth control, but also LSD was legal. There was about 5 years. I think it was between 65 and 70. So there was birth
good
control
fucking
and
weekend,
LSD was legal, and that is the time to be alive. If you're
It's a good half decade.
like, what do you
Also, a
want-
lot of great fucking music. Yeah.
Honestly,
think
no,
On
no,
records.
no. The best
dude.
music, the best music came out from 70 to 75.
Was it acid poisoning? Is that a thing? You
No,
can
she
die
got
from acid
chlamydia.
poisoning?
70 to 75 is
She
best.
died of
Best
chlamydia?
records ever.
Terminal chlamydia?
Motown was still around the 60s, right? The Temptations. You had.
I taught a girl.
Isaac Hayes. Isaac Hayes. Everybody go
fuck
listen to
yeah,
Isaac Hayes.
Listen, Butter
Jackie
Soul.
Wilson.
Is he
Hayes
still a
is-
Scientologist?
It
Who
doesn't
gives
matter.
a shit?
It doesn't
He's
matter,
better
but
than
it's
everybody.
that's why he left
He-
South Park,
he
right?
can do whatever the. Well, first of all, he's dead. But
Also,
second of all,
Shaft.
he can do whatever the fuck he wants, dude.
It's a Shaft theme
Have you listened
song,
to
yeah.
fucking Isaac Hayes? Have you listened to like
Yeah.
Hot Butter Soul?
Yeah, he's fucking
Butter
amazing.
Soul.
yeah.
Hot Butter Soul.
Hot butter soul?
O'Shea,
It
can,
is hot.
can I see a picture of your family?
Can you see a picture of my penis?
Nah, I want to see your family.
I don't.
Anyway.
Do you have fallopian tubes on your shirt?
You got fucking best Rolling Stones
Fucking idiot
record
there, one, you
came
piece
out.
of
Oh shit, I'm so sorry.
Like not in the '60s. The '60s Stones are
He's a
not,
real
not
hero,
great.
and I
It's
am
fucking,
not.
You did
You're
Navajo
like,
after your
like
mom
what?
or your dad.
72.
I'm not Navajo.
Not Navajo?
Fuck Navajo. Hopies
Like,
can suck
you
a
got,
dick
like,
as
Blue
well.
Devil, Wild Horses.
You got. So that's what I'm
Dakota,
saying. It's
bitch.
like it's. Hold on. Let him take because I want to talk
sorry, go
about
ahead.
the Stones really quick.
All right.
Is fucking what was like 71 for like Sticky Fingers, which is Wild Horses. Fucking
Yeah.
Moonlight Mile, which may be the best rock song of all time. Like what 70, and then right after that was Exile on Main Street. It was a fucking phenomenal album. You got fucking.
I would love to look. I mean, I wonder what were the best
Tell me.
songs or best You see, I do think that
I've thought about
record
this a
sales
lot.
and different because obviously a lot of records didn't do the best that year. Sometimes it would be that they caught on later.
Neil Young put out his best shit between 70 and 75.
Dude, I'm a big fan of Neil Young.
He's the
Neil
best.
Cum,
He's
I love
the, he's the best there ever. But really,
Crosby, Stash, and or
Crosby, Stash.
Crosby, Stash, and Cum. Of course.
Cosby snatching cum.
Yeah, like what year? Shit.
My
So,
first show ever was Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Hell of a show.
How was that? How was that?
I mean, it was tight. It was like fucking hippie shit, hardcore. Yeah, being able to say my first concert ever was somebody who played at Woodstock.
My first
That does
concert was
rule,
Odd
truly.
Future.
Oh my
No
God.
way. That must have been fun.
It was fun. It was the first camp vlog now, dude.
Oh,
That's
mine
tight
was
as
Weezer and Dynamite Hack.
No way, you
Yuck.
saw Dynamite Hack?
Yeah.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
Dynamite Hack is like one of my favorite bands. I
Really?
truly
They're
love,
actually
like,
a
Dynamite
pretty
Hack.
good
They're amazing.
band. I got really
No,
into them
yeah.
after that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. No, they've only put out like 2 albums.
Yeah.
But both of them are like amazing.
Isn't
They're
that better
like,
though?
They're like,
Almost when
Yeah.
they don't keep going.
It would have been good to see them more than once,
like,
though.
Oh, wait, let me ask this
their
question.
first album
Was
You
it
tell
worth
me into
it?
Hubestang?
It was worth it.
their first album came out in like
First one.
99 or 2000.
yeah, something like that. And then they took like
15 years, yeah.
15 year break. And then their next album was called How to Break Up a Band. Because they broke up a band, and then they were like, "No, we're actually like this is the best we can do."
I love it.
But it's great, dude. And
Yeah, Tally
both of those
Hall
are
is
great
like that
albums.
for me.
Like, dude,
Tally Hall, they're one of those bands too. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 albums.
Dynamite
Yeah.
Hack's first album, Super Fast.
Super Fast,
is-
yeah.
Dude, that
I
is
love all
like-
those secret tracks. They're like my favorite
dude,
thing about the
love
album.
it. Dude. It's truly like one of my favorite. Like, it's like
Do you put it on to
fuck-
like take you back?
Yeah.
Yeah, but also it's like really good songs, man.
They're very
Truly.
like pop punky. It's really weird. Like if you've ever listened to that
I've
band,
only heard their one version of
Boys in the Hood, the like
Yeah.
whitest version of
No,
Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, it's
And
really
by the way, it's a great song. It is the worst song on that album. That's
It
how
is,
good that
yeah.
album is.
That album's
Really?
actually
No shit.
fantastic.
Truly, like,
Yeah.
it's, dude, because it is pop punk. But you know what? And you'll understand this as their biggest influence when they were was Pavement.
No,
I'm a
okay,
fan.
that makes
Hell
sense.
Yeah, garage shit.
It fucking infuriates me that people are into Weezer. And it's like,
Yeah.
dude, there were so
It's
many
awesome.
bands that were doing what Weezer did,
Yeah.
and they
I love
didn't
interrupting
suck dick.
conversation.
Yeah.
Fuck Weezer. Truly.
There's so
Like,
many bands that were inspired
like
by
Caesar,
Weezer that
dude.
are so much better though. So they did do that.
Yeah.
Like entire genres of music, like fucking
Like, you
emo
know, so many
and shit.
great leaders loved Hitler.
Yeah, it's because he took
Really
the Dale
good at what he
Carnegie
did.
training. He did the
Trains ran on time.
Speaking
Well,
of
I mean, you
trains,
set a bar so high, you know.
Right.
We all look at the goat, you know.
The goat. Hitler.
Jesus,
Also
this
known as
isn't good.
the
There's
goat.
just 4 white
Also,
dudes
I was
sitting
talking-
back here in fucking
No,
Denver. This
no,
place
no,
was
You're
founded by the
keeping
KKK.
us safe.
Yeah.
At least by acknowledging it, you're
It's fine.
keeping us,
Listen,
keeping
ratings
us
were
in
fine.
line.
I'm about to rant.
I mean,
about
that's
how
where
much
they're
I hate the
relegated to
Germans.
now with this entire
Listen,
state belongs
The
to
Okay.
them.
Germans,
Anti-crowd?
the Germans as a people are terrible.
I've heard they're
And
very
disgusting.
strict on
Oh
time.
yeah, huge influence on American culture though. That's
Like,
why we
they're
all hate
very
wolves.
rude.
all the worst parts of American culture.
Oh yeah,
are like
shitty food.
wolves
what have the Germans given us?
Wolves are
They've,
dope.
like they've
Reintroduce
given
that
us
shit.
like the most ugly words in English, right? They're
We
I'm
wouldn't
telling
have
you,
all
they're-
these city bunnies, that's for sure.
I'm telling you, they're a terrible people. The Germans.
Whoa! Did that register?
But agreed.
That part
They're the-
was worth it, dude.
Yeah.
They're the only group that I'm like ethnically actually prejudiced against is Germans.
Okay.
Latvians, on
Yeah.
the other hand. Great.
You know, I did hear a
I mean, I'll
really
take
good
any
bit
gracious people.
today that Norm Macdonald did about how, like, I mean, come on, they fought the whole world.
Yeah,
like
they chose
twice,
their enemy.
you know,
The
Like,
world.
Let's let them not be a
best
country
line,
anymore.
The best line is that of that bit is he goes, "Who do you think you are, Mars?"
I don't know if you all have history buffs right now.
Dude,
I don't know if you've heard-
exactly.
yeah, World War II. I don't know. If
Oh,
you've
I
heard-
love
it
this
with
joke
that.
by Norm. He's like, "Hey, I'm inspiring a generation of hacks."
Dude, it was crazy. So me and Austin, like Jeff, we did that like EDM festival with comedy. Terrible idea. We just took a shit ton of drugs.
How did that go? No, I was
took
almost there.
No, that
but
sounds
I
like
got
a
booked.
great idea.
I wanted to
for
go,
Show, but I was
yeah.
gonna
Doing
go to
drugs instead of comedy? Hell yeah.
I personally did like so many mushrooms 2 hours into it where I was on the grass like rocking back and forth. I was like, I can't do anything. I can't.
By the way,
and Laura was like, my girlfriend was just like, dude, you don't even have to do anything. Nobody even knows you're gonna be like. It was fine and
Just
like
not do comedy.
Well, that's the
Subliminal,
thing,
yeah.
and like
No one's here
I
for
wasn't
that.
even booked for it. Like the only
Yeah.
but when I did show up, I took in charge because Justin Platts, fucking awesome that he organized it. He
Yeah.
had nothing set up. I mean,
No.
no tet, no I literally.
But that's when you
hammered
know.
a nail,
That's when
built
you
a
know.
stage. I set up the lights. I built a tent. Like all
Oh,
those
so-
photos that
Holy
came out. That was
shit.
all me. I set up tapestries to make it look good.
Nice.
Like I went all the way out, like to make it. I was like, dude, you can't
Again,
book
what-
That's the
comics.
Fitzgerald?
majority of a podcast network.
You can't
Fitzgerald?
book. Yeah.
Right? Irish?
Yes,
Yeah,
very.
this is what I'm talking about.
The
The Irish just like painfully addicted to work. You know? What I mean?
Yeah.
dude.
They're also
and
addicted to
I'm
being
never
passive
sad at
best
aggressive
and worst
talking
part
about
Yeah,
the work
you
do.
can tell me I did a
On
bad job, and I
podcast
accept
later.
that, and I'm
This
just
is
like,
what
I'll
you
do better
do.
next time.
You're like,
The Italians are kind of in the same boat there too, though. So.
Jews
That's
are
probably
all
why
together.
I like doing this.
Yeah.
'Cause you're Jew.
I mean, Italians are.
No,
you
I'm
know,
Italian.
Again,
I just look
again,
very Jewish.
You're Italian?
I was raised around a lot of Jews, but I am Italian. Yes.
Yeah.
It
shows.
wore off on
Yeah,
you
yeah,
or something.
For sure did. For sure did. Battalion though.
Yeah.
Again, like not a great group of folks.
good
you know what I mean?
No, they did some fucked up shit in World War II as well. Also killing Jesus. I mean, the Jews get a lot of slack for that, but they were Romans that killed Jesus, so they are Italian.
See, this is what I'm saying. It's like,
and what a
like,
great spin to call them Roman. I've always thought it was Romans. When you said Italians, I was like, they didn't do that. It was
It was an HR pull, and it was very.
It was
it's
Romans,
impressive.
not Italians.
PR fucking.
Dude, you know who's killing it at the PR game right now? Who's killing it at the PR game is the Spaniards. Because they came over here and conquered and just like murder people, and nobody brings it up. They're just like, whatever. It's like
Indigenous Peoples Day.
An Italian.
Why do you think
an Italian?
Mexicans aren't supposed
working
to
for
speak
Spain.
Spanish, motherfuckers. But you fucking just did it. And like,
their native tongue has shifted.
Yeah.
I'm Irish. Like we just like came over here. Like I think everybody that in my family like came over here.
That's me. I'm over here.
Like in a shoe, literally, like just floated over on accident. And I get shit, but Spaniards don't get shit. No, Spaniards were terrible people. Like they need to get
people
back.
shit on the Portuguese all the time. They're kind of like
Right.
baby Spain, right?
Let's start shitting on the Spaniards and the Portuguese again.
Yeah.
Like let's get
Just
back.
bring it back.
Let's make America great again.
This
right?
Guy? They sucked.
Everybody, right?
I really hope this doesn't get us all canceled when we get our first season of SNL.
Bring it on, dude.
This one podcast.
I hope I get that opportunity to lose.
I can't wait to get kicked off a show.
Yeah.
I was doing a joke about a place that had like diversity needed, like please apply diversity, and I was like, you can just put Irish need not apply.
Truly, that is the case. So, like,
yeah, like
we're not.
That's the one Irish joke I've written.
Fitzgerald. I have a whole bunch of fucking Lucky Charms at home if you ever need any.
But yeah, doing drugs and doing comedy, it worked for those that knew how to do comedy.
Yeah.
Like Austin did.
What
pretty
about those
well.
that knew how to do
Jeff
drugs?
Jeff did the moth joke. That's where all of that came
Drugs
from.
won't do.
Was Jeff did the moth joke?
That's
at
right.
that
Yeah, I
festival.
saw that. I did see
That
that.
was
pretty
that
tight.
was like that was very cute because it all happened
Foreshadowing.
after. Yeah,
In a scary way.
Was it worth
Did
it?
you guys
Jeff
not
Stonic
hear?
killed.
Did you
Norm
guys go
Macdonald.
up?
I just went up.
Was it worth it?
Yeah. Oh man, it was
you go up?
Yeah, you're
interesting.
doing a. No, I didn't go up. But I'll tell you, it's probably not going to be worth it.
It was worth it. Me and a man exchanged a kiss on the cheek for the first time.
Oh, there was a kiss cheek?
Yeah, I kissed
cheek
her.
kiss? Do you want to get on this?
I kissed
Kelsey
a
Wood's
man.
here. CJ's leaving.
Hold
Bye.
on, she's got something to say. All right, go on, get on the mic.
Wait,
Get on the mic.
No,
Get
I
on the
just
mic.
want to like commandeer
Yes,
this.
please.
Yeah,
You saw what
yeah,
happened
please.
in there.
She
You
was
saw
she
the
was an
kiss.
audience member for the whole
I
thing.
need to apologize first of all to you because I just like
You got way too rowdy at
no,
the
like
back.
let me just say I got a little rowdy about it and
Got a little fired up.
yeah, okay, so I screamed actually to Ben and Gigi. I was like, I just came. and then as Austin's passing me, I'm still all fired up and I pat him on the back like, you just made my night, buddy. And then as soon as he left, I was like, good God.
That's so funny.
I'm disgusting. Had this been a woman and a man said the things that I just said,
Yeah.
like, canceled.
Hey, play the-
Canceled.
play
Like,
the
so I'm
cards yourself.
apologizing.
Play the
I'm
cards
getting
yourself.
ahead of it. I'm getting ahead of it now. I'm very sorry.
no.
Hilarious.
That's like this. Do you like know, have you heard about the Hawkins scale of consciousness?
No.
So there's like
Aspy here
the
again?
bottom
Jesus
of it
Christ.
is shame and the top of it is enlightenment. So
Mm-hmm.
you're just
Yes.
hit the,
I
you
tried
hit the
to,
bottom,
like,
and
rock
now-
it up.
Yeah, now you're
Yes,
just gonna,
yes.
now you're just on your way up.
But really
good.
quick, just so I can go back to it, it was hot. It was like cute hot,
It
but
was-
like still like two like masculine men just like, yeah, we're comfortable. Oh my God, I'm comfortable. All right, I'm out. That's all I had to
Wait,
say. I
hold on.
love it, I love it, I
We
love
don't
it.
have anybody. We
There's
have to
no
talk to you.
context. I still barely even
I know.
got
I
into
need to
it.
go. Like, I want to. My strategy is to stand and be a great audience member and hope that he like puts me up early. And guys, I'm a great audience member.
Oh my
Kelsey,
God.
the best
That's the
audience.
worst.
Give it up for
Literally the
Kelsey,
worst.
the
Give
best
it up for Kelsey
audience
Wood.
member. Yeah, me and a man did exchange kiss on stage.
You did?
Yeah.
That's a good set. That's a good set.
So it kind of manifested itself. I feel like just because of the fact that I've like
challenged people to a mustache rustling before. Anytime there's like another mustache in the room, I'm like, hey, you want a mustache rustle? Just because it's like a joke about kissing, basically. So I said it, and then it got a huge reaction, and then he walked up on stage like ready to kiss me, and we
just had to do it.
Planted a smooch on him.
Like,
so it was. I mean, I did my usual thing, you know, run out of material, riff on the room.
Another can of cola is allowed.
What?
Yes.
I am.
They've been
Getting complaints about what?
Corey's getting hate. Oh, well, this is being live broadcasted, yeah.
Somebody did that to me.
Alan's one of our biggest fans.
Travel Perilous podcast. See, I'm just promoting our, you know. You gotta promote, you know what I mean?
Alan, do you want to come on?
Sure.
Please.
Did you go up? Oh.
All right.
That's the point of the podcast. You got to say if it's worth it.
Yeah, the podcast is what.
No, it was worth it. I worked out a tag or
What do
two.
you need
I wasn't thrilled about.
Smoking a jag.
What did it
You
go?
didn't need to know that.
It was pretty good. It was just a weird mix of energy when I went up there. Like people just a lot of people got up from their seats before as I'm walking to the stage. So it was that type of energy, that type of we're trying to fucking do something else right now. So I'm trying to talk them into geopolitics and fucking
Transitional. Like,
Yeah.
that weird transition can be hard.
yeah. That was weird.
But was it worth it?
Yeah. No, I don't think I've ever regretted performing, but it's not. It was all right.
Benefit of the doubt, the 2 other times that we've recorded, was it worth it? The room was like your typical Scruffy Murphy's night.
Yeah.
Where it was just like.
This is
dead.
actually pretty good
I
tonight.
know.
That's why I
was
had
like,
kind of
"Oh,
more
I don't like-"
expectations.
Yeah, it
I
was
went
like-
up there like, oh, I'm gonna light it up,
Well,
and then I
enough-
was like, eh.
Yeah, even before I went up, I was like, I
fucked
should
it up.
actually build.
I
a
didn't
set.
fuck it up. It was I only got like a handful of people each joke, and they liked it, but it is what it is.
Did
But
you
yeah, like I
did you
said-
run out of material?
No, that wasn't it. I probably did 8 or something, but I was doing. It was all. I did a couple of old things, but it was mostly new shit.
Okay.
It was fine. I probably shouldn't have. Dude, honestly, you fucking give me this joint earlier probably fucked up my timing. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Just the timing. They say comedy's all timing.
Can you explain?
It's all comedy's all about
Timing. that's
timing.
what- Yeah, timing.
Can you explain the?
Dude, I'm always never on time too. That's
you
the
like,
worst
give me,
part
like-
about it.
Just a quick primer on the Tree of Life, like the. Because I just figured out that like Malkuth is like
Earth.
like that's like the
We need
physical
to start a
plane.
podcast called we don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You guys, dude, you and Aspy both fucking just jump in with like, yeah, so this parallel universe that we've been living in, and this, and I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, what does that have to do
Malkuth
with
is Earth. It's
Okay.
the number 10.
Okay.
The moon is 9. It's nutsack. It's also the nutsack. That's how you can remember it if you put it
Okay.
on the human body.
Okay. Okay.
It's the moon.
That's where the.
It's lunar energy.
Yeah. That
I
makes
mean, we
sense.
have to map out the geometry of it. 8 is Hod, which is Mars.
Okay.
Which really, it should be Venus, shouldn't it? Oh, no, it is Venus. It is Venus. Anyway, I'm drunk. You probably shouldn't ask me this right now.
Yeah. No, that's
Then
why
it goes Venus. No, actually, Yod. I just fucked it all up. Yod is the... Anyway. You should look at it. You'll Google it. I just said everything wrong.
Yeah.
Jeff's tapping out.
Yeah, Jeff. No, he just needs a minute. He just needs a minute. Look at him.
Hey,
He's doing
if you'd like,
Tai
I've got
Chi.
a Hall's cough drop for you. It's supposed to make the coughing stop. I have a.
Wow, you're prepared.
I have a 5 to 10 minute story about nonsense that is pretty much the moth joke, and it ends in, like, it pulls out a Hall's cough drops because the coughing stops. It's
So
about a fucking
it's a
coffin
prop?
standing up. It's a really good joke.
It's a prop joke?
Yeah, I could have done that too.
But there's a prop, which is the cough drop. Wait.
No, it's just like literally like one of those stories that is full of bullshit that is full of entire details that you don't need until
Yeah,
the
it's
end.
called Shaggy Dog. It's a Shaggy Dog.
Yes. and it ends in one punch.
Tim Allen?
I
Shaggy Dog with Tim Allen.
I just sit down. Don't abandon me.
We're talking about Blue's
In or
Clues.
out, Jeff?
Yeah, in or out. No, like do you know what a Shaggy? Do you know Shaggy Dog? You know the term, right?
Yes, it's coming back to me. You're tapping into my English
All right, we'll
major.
give it to those that haven't.
It's a whole. It comes from the idea of telling a very long, very detailed story, where it starts with I met a Shaggy Dog, and the end of the story is the dog was Shaggy.
Okay, yeah,
the Shaggy Dog story.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's what. That's the mop.
The other
mop
one,
stories.
yeah, the other one I know is like there's this monk who tries really hard to get in this monastery to learn these certain rules, and then the end is and I would tell you what he learned, but you haven't gone through all those things.
That might be something. So the fucking picked up a hitchhiker bit. That's like an old. It's like a Shaggy Dog story. It's not, but it's. I was driving. You're like.
I don't know if you guys have seen The Brave Little Toaster,
but
it's a Buddhist tale of
Really?
rebirth. Yes.
Shaggy bread.
Started as a toaster.
Is it a Buddhist tale?
It's fundamentally Buddhist because it's about a toaster that gets unplugged.
Well, they do set themselves on fire.
They set themselves on fire, and then through pure ingenuity, they entertain children.
I was in a vape shop once buying a vape, and a lady said, "Don't buy this one. It once set my purse on fire," and then hit her vape. And I was like, "That wasn't the line for you, huh?" It was insane. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I know
Brand
those
loyalty.
stories exist, but to be working in the product too, she sold me a vape. She's peddling
She's saying the one that she was puffing.
Oh
It's
yeah.
you want like a cigarette store, like a smoker friendly clerk that's happy.
Oh, dude.
That's.
Could you
it's
imagine
upsetting.
walking into a cigar bar and being like, "Hello, would you like one of the long ones or one of if they had to talk through one of the things?"
People do though.
So this is a departure, but
No
this
shit.
is
Can't
upsetting.
give it up.
Have to.
Is I used to live by a cigarette shop, and they had bongs and shit. And it was run by an Arab guy. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just imagining trying to smoke crack with a hole in the neck.
You know, I work.
You'd have to plug that shit up.
Yeah.
You have to plug that shit up, definitely.
No,
With a
because a
scarf?
tracheotomy is the size of a crack.
Or like a butt plug or something.
Like
Yeah.
a carb on a bong.
Yeah, it's a carb. That's a big carb, though.
No
Could you
fingers
do
doing
Dude, I
that
kind of
job.
want a tracheotomy.
Could you
now,
put
actually.
a carb in a?
It's a human carb.
Could you?
Tommy Chong's way out is definitely.
This is very. Yeah, this is good. This is good. We're getting somewhere scientifically, I think.
They seem really big, the holes. The trachea smoking holes. They seem too
cover 'em
big to
up.
just put a thumb in there.
Well, the device is big, right? It's like a square box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how big. the
Maybe
holes
some
are.
people have smaller holes
Maybe
that
it's
you
a
could
small
just
hole.
put a thumb over.
It could be how comfortable
some
a
people-
person
some people have
is,
a
the whole
tight-ass trach
changes
hole.
and
Yeah.
different.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Some have big, wide, gaping.
Yeah.
You know, you go to
Trachs.
prison, you're getting fucked in your
Oh wow.
trachea hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't drop the voice box.
Well, all right.
Dude, I bet. And then what's funny about that is the dude's puking out of his mouth while you fuck.
If you say so.
I mean, you got to figure because you're
Do you
deep
want me
in-
to? Do you want me to spit, swallow, or vomit your cum?
Honestly, but you're also feeling the rushing waves of stomach acid and bile.
No, does
rushing
it
past
come
your
that?
dick.
Does it come that far up? Only if you're puking does it come that
Well,
far.
that's what you're
so the
saying.
guy
Yeah.
pukes
So
and
he's
you
puking.
feel the
That
rush.
might be a
is in
whole
the
new
trach
kink.
hole.
Bile on dick.
Your dick is in the trach hole. Now there's
The trach hole.
Yeah. Now there's
Bile on dick might be hot.
Well, I'm just saying.
Certainly would be.
I've been
it's
operating
kind of-
on the
it's-
assumption
it's-
there were
it's
3
acidic,
holes
so-
I could fuck in this world, and I'm realizing now. I mean, because ear, yeah, but let's be real. There's a bit of the trachea hole.
There's a new frontier.
But
Yeah.
also, just the acid is going to be.
I'm
like
the
a
Columbus of
tingly,
throat
The stomach
fucking.
acid is going to provide
fuck
a
the
tingly.
Spaniards.
feeling.
Yeah.
Wait, was he?
Might be
it was
nice.
Corey earlier
That's
talking
what I'm
shit
saying.
on me.
That's what I'm
Yeah. I'm saying it too. We're on the same page.
Yeah.
Might be onto something here. We gotta.
Yeah.
Get
I mean,
on,
whoever fucks it.
Is there a grinder for trachea holes? I've been on Grindr. That's not an option.
There should be like a separate Craigslist page.
I've worked in a coffee shop for fucking 5 or 6 years. Somebody else I heard on a podcast do the whole, what is this, your first time on a grinder? Or something like that. And I was like, oh, how have I not thought of that joke out of all the time I've worked in a coffee shop? I've always been trying to write a joke. But working with a coffee grinder every... Yeah.
A grind.
Dude, even like Michael Isaac has a joke that's like, I like my coffee like I like my Minotaurs half calf. And like that one's better than anything I've fucking come up with yet.
Dude, my favorite jokes are not even jokes. Seriously, like my friend Joshua had like my favorite joke in the world. It was like his opener. He would be like, I don't drink beer because I'm not a racist. And I fucking love that joke. I'm like, dude, that like it's so.
Should we do Michael Isaac's jokes? Here's a good Mike. You don't even know who this is. He's got a lot of great jokes.
Sorry, Michael Isaac. I'm not.
Michael Isaac's my favorite Michael Isaac's joke. He goes, when I was a kid in the '90s, we had Mad Libs, and now 2010, whatever, we don't have Mad Libs. We just have the libs are mad at fill in the blank.
Yeah, libs are mad at.
And then he goes, can I get a pronoun?
My favorite one I've heard him do recently, I mean, I'm sure he's done it a million times, but like is I did 26andMe, and I found out I come from my penis.
It's 23andMe, isn't it?
Yeah, and they're like,
yeah, 26 and
I don't know how many chromosomes you have. But
we needed a spit sample. He's like, I know.
You seem like triple Down syndrome. Yeah, for sure.
Someone came and yeah, it's great.
Dude, so good.
I was like, oh. Or the other one, my friend recently came into me as gay. That was great. It's so good.
I'm celebrating my son's 4th birthday.
Yeah.
This is a departure, but I want to make a grinder, but it's for it's not for sex. It's for becoming friends with adults with Down syndrome.
Okay, what's it going to be called? What's the pitch?
It's not for sex.
It's not for sex.
It's called Adult
No, I
Friend
just want to
Finder.
have friend. I just like,
Okay,
have you met
Down
somebody with
syndrome
Down
people
syndrome? They're
in
great.
college,
They're
we call
amazing.
it binder. Because they're really like
the movie Peanut Butter
meticulous about
Falcon.
writing their stuff
I feel like you have Peanut Butter Falcon. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like,
you
don't you
call
want to
it,
be?
You call it Peanut Butter Buddy. Yeah, I don't know.
It's called I Can Count to Potato, the app.
Potato is the name of the app. Just potato. Are you on Potato?
Are you looking for fries?
You can find people on the spectrum in your region.
Are you looking for fries or hash browns? It's like, no, I'm more
Would you
of a
like
fries
an
guy.
apple pie with that? Would you? Do you ever see that one? You know that one.
Yes,
Get
yes.
out of here.
That's some
Oh, that
old
was like-
school
that
fucking
was like
shit.
Second grade.
It was like
for me,
E-Bomb's
yeah.
World.
Yeah, E-Bomb's World. Yeah.
Ding, pies are done. Ding, pies are
Wow.
done. You never heard that one?
Oh man, I haven't thought of that. Oh my god.
You guys ever?
E-Bomb's World.
Did you
That
know
is
that
opening
the
up a
McDonald's apple pie is
cave of
it's
thought.
potatoes
No.
instead of the apple? Like it's
What?
not apple.
It's potato?
It's potato in there.
Oh, God. There's a lot of high fructose corn syrup.
I
Convinced
know.
me.
Would you like an apple?
Dude, I just saw a fucking.
A lot of it's wood pulp. They use like fucking the shit they use to make paper and to fill in the gaps in the
what?
potato and the beef. And in all fast food, wood pulp is like a major ingredient.
Oh jeez.
Cellulose. But
I put plenty of that in my girlfriend.
okay.
Sawdust?
Wood pulp.
That's what you call it. All right.
Okay.
It worked better when I
There you
repeated it. All right, I'll take it.
Well, yeah, wood pulp's got to be in the punch.
How? my dick is made out of particle board.
Yeah, better than balsa wood. You know, we fucking.
But I'm just saying, like when you like, I mean, I know, you guys probably like to get on the internet and find dudes to fuck, but
Well, maybe
wouldn't
these
you
guys
rather
do.
wouldn't you rather get online and meet up with an adult with Down syndrome and just be friends with them?
Dude, Aspy's awesome.
No,
That's
Aspy doesn't have
Asperger's.
Down syndrome. Yeah, come on.
Obviously.
All right.
Come on.
Come on.
Don't
Have you
culturally appropriate.
Making
Somebody
jokes
with
here.
Down syndrome? Have you met one?
Down syndrome
Yeah,
looks
dude,
like
I
you've
went to
just been.
public school.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like I would listen. We all like fucking in butts, but I'm saying that like that like.
Do you think the DS community isn't getting butt fucking, dude?
I've fucked in butts, but I'd
DS
rather
community.
Just have a
Now
friend
you
with
know the
Down
lingo.
syndrome. You know?
I'm pretending to be one of them.
Is it really called the DS community?
I don't fucking know, dude.
It's like the Nintendo handheld. Introducing the Nintendo Down syndrome.
This is a video game about hugging people.
Learn boundaries.
I was at the grocery store and a fucking and a dude like because King Supers and they have hired an army of people with Down syndrome. And a guy comes up to me and he just starts like explaining the plot of Spider-Man to me.
How do you attract these people?
It's
and
amazing.
And I was like, I'm like angry all the time. I'm like, I'm like staring at cottage cheese and I'm angry at cottage cheese. And then a guy comes up to me and starts explaining Spider-Man to me, and it turned my day around. I was like, oh yeah. I
Did he
forgot
explain
that,
something that you missed the first time around?
First of all, he wasn't doing a great job of explaining Spider-Man. I was just going to say that. He was explaining that he's very excited about
With
Spider-Man.
great cottage cheese comes great responsibility.
No. Dude, he did not even, like, he came up to me, he started talking to me like we had already been in a conversation, and then we got interrupted, and then he was like,
Just
anyway, like
continuing
I
it,
was
yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
But there was never a before, like I was saying. You know what I mean?
Right. Stonic, are you fucking preparing your set right now?
Yes.
What are you going to do?
Yom Kippur. We're going to start with Yom Kippur.
Okay. Good.
Is it Jewish?
Nope.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
I considered converting to Judaism for my last my lady in my life.
Yeah?
And
really?
how'd that go?
She converted to dude
You like
before
Jew-
he could even do it.
You like Jew broads?
I have a type.
Takes
yeah, I
Hebrew
got a type.
to a new level.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
I do. I'm noticing a pattern with myself, and I got to admit it.
Okay.
That's when you can't admit you're gay. You just like Jewish women.
Yeah.
I like women that are kind of hairy,
I mean,
strict, yeah, masculine,
I like a one
authoritarian.
that just complains at me constantly.
It's the last phase.
See, I get along
Small
with,
tits.
I get along
Fucking
with
big nipples.
I get along with the Jews because I realize like I am complaining about things all the time, but I'm doing it for fun. Like they're actually mad. I'm just like, can we get to a different table? But I'm just doing it to like bother the person in the restaurant. You know?
Yeah.
So
I swear to you, my grandma gets off on telling the server that she did something wrong.
Yeah.
Every time we go out to eat, she will find something. It does not matter what the server does, and it upsets servers to the point where we frequently I'm expecting the server to go, "I'm not doing this, bitch," and then we get another server. That happens halfway through the meal. When they bring out my grandma's shit, she'll say something. It will be unsatisfactory for some reason she determines. She says something, and we get a new server. That's just what happens.
no, I understand that.
Oh boy, Louis, you should get a mic, or probably not.
I am right here. I understand that because what I'm saying is just to complain until like you get removed from a place is like, I mean that's
The most Jewish shit I've ever heard.
It is.
But it's
It is.
a fun time.
It
You know what I
is.
mean? It's
You know what my favorite line is, you guys? I got kicked out of nicer places than this, motherfucker.
It's a fun dig, right?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's fucking do that at the Brown Palace.
Pyrrhic victory.
All right.
I'll yell rat.
See, this is what I'm saying.
I'll do it.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Is like he's not at all near Jewish. Like
And I'm really cultured. I ate fourgras like 2 years ago for Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
and
Fergur
shit.
is really good.
Yeah, the goose livers. Goose liver. That's what you got in that sandwich.
The sandwich is filled with potassium cyanide.
Where'd you get that sandwich?
We call this the 9/11.
It's just two
There
hot
was
dogs.
two
to cut it in
sandwiches,
half.
but this is Tower 7.
Yeah, we call this the Tower 7. It's French fries, ammonium
it's warmed
nitrate
up from the bottom. You know what I mean?
It's a Ryder truck. And
So what do you guys know about Tower 7?
Nothing. Literally nothing. Tell me.
So, I know it was knocked down by a shockwave.
Okay,
from
not even a
about
shockwave.
14 blocks away. There was a shockwave.
No, so
that shockwaved across.
Okay, here's
and
what
didn't affect any of the other buildings.
Alan,
then it mysteriously
listen,
struck Tower 7 in such a fashion.
Building that could.
Listen, Alan. So all the heater system and steam systems and all that shit were underneath Tower 7, and they supplied hot water and gas power to all the rest of the towers all around it, right? Tower 7. But that's not the only thing that was in there. You know what was also in there?
ARAB.
Our spending debt for the military. Pretty much all the bills that fucking the government owed to itself.
Listen,
Are you
so
trying
they,
to say that America tried to fight club
we all
itself?
know-
No,
Yeah,
it is.
they
No,
did
9/11 was Fight
themselves,
Club.
bro.
I've said that
They
many
did.
times.
If you don't know this, subscribe to our podcast, Chapel Perilous,
Perilous.
and we'll teach you. But
Say it. Chapel Perilous.
yeah, just say Chapel Perilous.
Yeah,
the
destroy
best
all the
Chapel
records,
Perilous-
destroy all the debt.
The best Chapel
Chapel
Perilous.
Perilous.
But especially if
Clown
it's
shit.
debt, if it's
It's
debt
clown
between one
shit.
elite agency to another, especially destroy that.
Clown shit.
You want to learn about the credit
I
card companies in
miss
Delaware? Listen to Chapel
clowns.
Perilous.
I
Chapel
wish
Perilous.
they were on the West Coast.
The main guy in charge of security for the Alfred P. Murrah building was a relative of the Bush family.
Was a schnauzer
and he was
wearing a
also,
suit.
He was also the manager of security for 9/11.
He was a dog that was also
managing
mayor.
two
Manager
buildings.
of
I'm just
security
saying,
for
like this-
9/11.
Okay.
Is that a
Just
real
like
title?
Corey
No. He was managing security for the Alfred P. Murrah building.
I'm
when-
professor of 9/11 at
Timothy McVeigh.
Washington State University.
Yo, fool. Yo, you guys want to know some numbers?
And also,
Alan,
he
you like
was-
numbers, right? You
No.
fucking, you're
Hold on,
fucking.
hold on.
No. I got to get through to this asshole. I got to
Hold
show
on.
him how crazy your little thing is to this. Okay, remember when they bombed the subways in Britain or whatever, right?
Like right after 9/11.
Yeah, I was there.
Like right after 9/11.
He did.
So they were
Yeah, I did that.
were holding a mock bombing of the subway system, one subway tunnel down. You know why? So when people did get hurt, they had people on call really close to help save them.
What was that, Event 201? Event 201?
You cocksucker, you motherfuckers ain't listening.
No, I'm listening.
You know how likely the chances of that happening are? Like 1 in 100 billion, motherfucker,
Right, and they were doing flight tests on 9/11.
1 in a
It's the
trillion.
weak
That is
anthropic
1 in a
principle of
trillion, them
Sandy
doing
Hook.
Those
For any of our
tests.
listeners who.
George H.W. Bush was, during 9/11, during the 9/11 attacks, George H.W. Bush was having brunch
Labor.
with the Bin Laden family. That's just true. You can look that up. He was having lunch with the Bin Laden family. The first few days after 9/11, the only flight that went out
Falafel or-
was approved by the White House, and it
What were
was
they
to
eating?
fly members of the Bin Laden family
Waffles.
out. Both H.W. Bush and George W. Bush had oil drilling companies that were funded by the Bin Laden family. This is true.
Turning into our podcast.
Bin Laden owns all the natural gas.
Yeah.
Bin Laden owns all the natural
I turn
gas at
every
Fort
podcast
Lupton and
into my
shit,
podcast.
son.
Look,
I'm a poisonous individual.
Brighton was built by Bin Laden, bro. Brighton, Colorado was built by Bin Laden.
this is a
all the
wild
natural
take,
gas fields.
but I agree. I mean, why wouldn't it be?
Oh, it's
Truly, at
true,
this point.
dude. It's 1,000% true, bro.
I know. I believe. Yeah. Anyway,
You know what makes shit true? Believing in it.
right.
What if Bin Laden was the head lizard? Fucking Federal
bro.
Reserve lizard.
I mean, he's pretty tall.
The head lizard lives in Wyoming,
He
bro.
looks
at the-
kind of lizard-like.
Or where's the Grand Canyon?
Geckos are just
Where's the Grand Canyon?
Or he lives in
DIA.
Nevada.
Like Arizona and
underneath the
Nevada.
airport.
No, hey, here's my theory. You want to hear my
They're
theory
hiding
about the
Grand-
airport?
They're hiding the Grand Canyon.
So
in the
you know how they
Denver
got that
International
wildlife?
Airport.
You know how they got that wildlife reserve right at Rocky Mountain Arsenal or whatever? It's like fucking you can't build over there by the airport and shit. Off of like 52nd in Quebec and shit.
No, it was
Okay.
like nuclear waste or something.
No.
Preserve.
That's where the underground city is, bro. Because they got like they got three natural water things going into
Like a
that
water
reserve
table, yeah.
over there. Yeah, they got 3 waters that go into that reserve and bleed into the Platte River and shit. But I think the underground city is actually there and not under DIA. DIA is just the tunnel system, bro.
Of course.
Just like the entry.
That's how you get in. Yeah,
that's how you get
well,
in.
no,
But I
they've got
bet you
great. They got a great
I
tramway.
bet you they got fucking manhole lids. You pop over there in the middle of the Rocky Mountain Arsenal, and you just climb 50 feet down.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kevin Fitzgerald. You're traveling to Illuminati headquarters.
There's a train system that goes from DIA, and my friend Gordon is going to be traveling on that tramway, and he's gonna blow his horn.
He's gonna do 40 tones.
He's gonna do 40. He's gonna do
Thanks, Gordon.
33 tones for.
My friend drives 70 grand.
Thanks, God.
Well, that's like you hear the earthquakes.
This fucking guy you watch on Instagram.
You hear the earthquakes in like fucking. You hear the earthquakes in whatchamacallit, what's next to us? Nebraska.
Brazil.
No. So they've been having earthquakes the past 2 years in Nebraska and big booms and shit, dude. You know what that really is? You think fucking Elon Musk knows about boring, dude? We're fucking boring tunnels underneath this shit. Son, we got a thing. We got this boring thing. We got this boring thing that'll heat up the fucking rock around where it bored out, dude, and make it into fucking like pipe, bro. Like fucking 70 feet
Was
wide.
there's fucking lithium in Lincoln, Nebraska?
Nah, bro, because they're just boring fucking tunnels like the ant people in fucking Navajo tribe.
We got
shit,
this
fool.
boring thing called Lewis's set. Oh!
Oh, damn.
It's a real boring problem.
You guys are
You got
haters,
burned.
fool.
Oh, wait, you got burned?
I'm sorry you burnt. I'm sorry you burnt.
Sad, dude.
Oh, you're feeling really
I was
toasty
gonna-
right now.
I was gonna fucking-
Ooh, I could warm my hands off
I was
you.
gonna walk in front of the bus today, and I should have. Instead of getting on that motherfucker.
Yeah, because you're gonna die at 30
Let me
degrees
try one of those
burns.
ciggies, bro, before I fucking pull this tie out and kill myself.
Oh my
Anybody
God.
want to buy this tie so I don't kill myself tonight?
How much is it? 420?
Yep.
Not worth your life.
No, it's
I'm
filled
not
with
Epstein
Bill
free
Gates'
tonight,
molybdenum.
You don't know shit about Bill Gates, bro. That fool's fucking. That fool's a
Old
vampire.
school- old
That
school
fool's a
deep
vampire.
ass, dude.
No, he's a vampire, not a lizard person, bro. There's difference. Big
Okay.
difference.
Can you explain to me why Bill Gates' television wife was so appallingly unsexy? Why? I mean, with
What
that
was
much
her
money.
name? Man something?
Yes, man something, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
I would try to genocide
what is her
the
name?
African people if I
What's
was.
her name, douchebag?
I don't know.
Manuela,
Dude, he couldn't even remember her name. He's
Well, she's
fucking her.
white.
He's going,
Yeah, what's-
I'm
Joke
about
on
to.
the podcast with the League of
Yeah, I know,
Extraordinary
that was-
Corey's on Chapel Perilous. Check it out.
Chapel
Chapel
Perilous
Perilous.
podcast.
It's on iPod.
It's on iPod.
Samsung TV.
Check it out on iPod.
Check it out on
Chatterbait.
iPod.
You can check it out on
Check it out
Chatterbait.
on
Check it
iPod,
out on
iZoom.
SpotTunes.
We're on World Star.
Real player. World Star.
What's that old ass fucking network? you
download
use
it on a
first CDs
Zune.
on?
You're on Zune.
Zune Marketplace.
Hey Corey, remember when you used to burn CDs for mine and O'Shea's girlfriends?
Hey, we fucked that girl,
Whoa.
dude.
You fucking piss slut.
Fucking big dick.
No,
in you, bro.
so
Who, you, me
for
and
the
a
listener,
four-way?
I have a joke about burning CDs and burning a CD for a girl and then she fucks another dude.
that was
Is
that
that
other dude.
actually true that I did do that and then
you're bringing up trauma?
She turned out to be a lesbian, and in retrospect, it was so obvious. I don't know why I was
man.
trying.
Because you downloaded a bunch of Sleater Kini and Bikini
Have you
Kill.
ever boned a lesbian?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
2.5.
sure.
I almost got one pregnant, man. She is cute. I met her at the cigarette store, dude. It was fucking.
You definitely got her
I was
pregnant,
buying
by the way.
blunts. Yeah, I did, dude. She miscarried, bro. But she asked me.
Thank
She
God.
asked me. She's
That's
all.
a true lesbian move.
No, she asked me. She's like, "What if I said?"
Do you
I
think
was
your
pregnant?
sauce could fucking
And I said,
carry
cool.
it to term?
Probably.
Your seed
At
could
this
not
point?
germinate.
Probably.
Dude. You're fucked up.
Unless they fucking get stoned in the womb. We did smoke a lot of weed and do a lot of mushrooms being a little lesbian.
Lewis, your baby
comment
has
brown
no
paper
plasma,
towel
and his blood
Yeah,
is
right,
meth.
bud.
Could we do like a Limp Biscuit, like a Ookie Cookie or whatever, but instead, like, you know what I'm talking about?
Soggy Biscuit?
It's that game where everybody tries to come on a cookie and whoever is last has to eat the cookie. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, it's called the hot dog flavored
so
water.
It's, like
It's called
Freddy
Limp
Krueger.
Biscuit. It's called Limp
It's
Biscuit.
Freddy
but-
Krueger syndrome, right?
Oh, I thought you meant the.
When all the guys
Artist.
rape his
No,
mom.
but what I'm saying is, like, we could do that, but with just we could all come in the same girl, and then whoever gets her
Easy.
pregnant
Easy.
has to eat the
This is a
baby.
time-old oh, he has to eat the baby. Okay,
Oh,
it's a nice twist at the end.
It's pretty good.
Time-honored tradition with a
You
little
gotta eat
twist
the
at the end.
fetus whole. One bite.
What's funnier, girl, boy, or retarded?
Is that even a question?
Wait, you mean girl who turned boy?
What? Oh,
You talking about transgender, or you mean girl, boy? Like, are there 3 options?
Those are your 3 options.
what do you?
What?
If I had to choose,
Which one's
retarded.
funnier to have
Between
sex with? or
girls,
what?
boys, and retarded
No,
people?
As a
what
child,
would you
like, if you
have
shot
if
into
you
a
had a
lady.
kid? What do you think it'd come out?
Retarded
take-
100% of the
I
time.
would pray for retarded.
I like to have
Oh
a
my
salmon
It'd be
fillet.
so funny.
I've been watching all these TikToks, and they're so fun.
Dude.
They're just nice people.
Yeah, no.
My cousin
we
Timmy
follow
loves
like
buffaloes, dude, and that's it, son.
I can't.
In New Mexico.
This is a.
He graduated 7 times, dude, from the high school.
I've been.
I've been radio.
No, dude, my cousin Timmy, dude, in Cimarron, New Mexico. He fucking
The permanent
graduated.
sophomore.
And you know, yeah, dude, what was cool for the homecoming game, dude? They let him run in a touchdown because he played on the football team.
When he was
bro.
35.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. No, man, I love people like people with Down syndrome, dude. They're so cool. My grandpa used to drive the bus for him.
Your
bro.
grandpa had Down syndrome.
No, You almost said my grandpa used to ride
Dude, my
the
grandpa-
retarded.
They let him drive the bus.
By the
when
way,
he was
no.
40.
Listen, I'm saying that to people
Here,
from
I'll
now
say
on
what I was
that my
gonna
grandpa
say.
had
I'll
Down
say what I was
syndrome.
gonna say.
I'm absolutely saying
My
that to
grandpa
people.
used to drive the retarded bus, dude. And
Hell
he
yeah.
fucking, dude, all those kid people,
They're
fucking
way
adults.
more well behaved than
Dude, they
non-Down
fucking
syndrome
love
children.
they called my grandpa Big Daddy. And then
That's where you get that?
one of them made a belt for my grandpa that said Big Daddy around the back.
Way
you know?
too many holes for the
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
thing to go
well,
into.
he was a big fat guy too, bro. Fuck, dude. Shit. He'd take his belt off. It was like a whip, son. You're getting your ass beat, dog, for real.
He'd pull his tongue out, which was the length of a belt.
No, my grandpa was a 300 pounder.
Platypus tail.
My grandpa had Down syndrome.
Yo, dude, all you fucking.
What if let's do a reboot of Magic School Bus, but it's the Magic Short Bus?
Nope, love it. Perfect. Keep going.
And they're
I'll drive that
all the kids are
motherfucker.
retarded. And we're like, we're in the human body riding on a red blood cell, and the kids like, I spilled my Jello.
You just got
I
fucking
like that the thing
Corey
they're trying to figure
and
out is
Oshee
1 plus
Baugus
1.
outside, waving fucking pieces of felt up in front of the windows and shit, dude. Fucking
We
trick,
really
man,
did
that's
just
cold
turn
blood.
this
Speaking of Magic Short Bus,
Hey, Magic Short Bus.
Chapel Perilous. Find
Chapel
on
Perilous.
iTunes.
All right, one more time.
you take-
on
you take mine.
iTunes.
Chatterbait, Chapel Perilous,
Chapel Perilous. You
Chapel
can find
Perilous.
us on
Fuck yeah.
Chappelle Parallel.
freecamshd.com.
Free cans.
Get on there.
Find us on the Potato app. It should be.
I got a question
out
for Little
by
Aspy.
the
Shut
time
up.
I get done.
I got a
You can find us
question.
on Bigo.
I got a question for Little Aspy.
I got one for him
Sexy
too.
titty.
after
Have
you
you
get
ever
done.
tasted Peter sweeter than mine?
No.
My dick's the sweetest. Now your
It's
question.
the sweetest dick.
Drag off that.
Aspy, let me ask you
Yeah.
a question.
Yeah, ask you
So I wanna develop an app.
Right.
It's like Grindr, but instead of finding dudes to fuck, you find adults with Down syndrome and you become friends with them.
called Downser.
Now, see, you're smiling, and I think that is a good sign. That means it's a good
That
idea,
would make
right?
so many people happy.
He's all, man, I wish I had that operating system.
this
If everyone
is-
could have their own peanut butter
This
falcon.
is Frederick.
Right.
Everyone would get a video clip, right? Hi, I'm Frederick.
yeah,
I
like a
struggle
dating-
with
like- yeah.
I struggle with anger issues,
Yeah.
but I sure do love baseball, right?
Yes.
And then like Derek Jeter, he's on the app and he's like, "Oh look, Frederick loves baseball." And then you get some pictures with
Frederick's all
them.
like, suck my
Off
dick,
to
Derek
the
Jeter.
races.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
like a subscription
Brett's
service
our life, bitch.
for the
Fuck the
retards.
Yankees.
So you're actually like, I think you're getting into
Nah,
a good
I like
point.
the Yankees.
What if it
Our
was like
can't
social
say
director
this.
on this app.
What if it was like eHarmony, where you found, like, you went through and did like
eHarmony.
You, thank you, perfect.
Degression harmony.
So you go through, you do a quick exam where you list out your interests and shit, and then you find a person with Down syndrome that has those same interests. Because I'm talking about lasting relationships with you
Hi,
and a person.
I'm Little Aspy. I like comedy and music. Do you want to come rap with me?
Yeah. No, listen, if Aspy had Down syndrome, we would be best friends.
Dude.
He's not retarded enough.
A Down
Dude,
syndrome
yeah,
rapper?
I can't take it under your wing though. It smells bad.
Oh, that's a joke, fool.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm saying. This is why.
You know, I'm half retard, but so I can make
You're not-
retarded
no,
jokes.
You just forget shit, Aspy.
But I'm a half genius.
You just forget shit, Aspy.
So hold on, but you're good at branding. So far right now, the name of the app is Potato.
Brand the retarded?
No,
Potato.
dude.
That's a
Potato,
horrible
that's the app.
name.
Okay,
you
so
need
come up with a
something
better
you
name.
can-
This is
you
why I'm
can-
asking. This is why I'm asking.
You can do something like Downs the block. Like you meet Downs the
Friends
block.
down the block.
This is terrible.
Friends down the block.
It's like that app where it's
Downs
like, it's
to
just
hang.
lunch, but it's like
Downs
it's just
to
chewing on
hang.
Legos. Is the
It's
name.
just gummy bears.
Hey man, are you Downs to hang tonight?
It's just gummy bears. Do you want to meet up and eat
sorry,
gummy
I
bears?
apologize, little Aspy, but I'm high on
It's
a
called
lot of
Two
substances.
Square because they only can count.
Yeah,
to
what
10.
substances?
All of them, kind of.
Nice, homie. This one time, I did bad things to my parents' expectation of me.
I thought you were going to say to a Down syndrome girl.
No.
I did horrible
No.
things.
Hold on, I think might have asked you like on this podcast. Have you fucked a girl with autism?
Oh, they're everywhere.
Yeah, but have you fucked one?
Have you put your weenie
Well,
inside of one of them?
let me
Are you
just
fucking,
ask you
Aspy?
this. I'm
Let me answer
fucking.
your question with a
I'm
question.
fucking within the spectrum and without.
Oh,
See,
he's
Lil
in the
Aspy
spec-
believes.
He puts his dick in the fucking milk spectrum and in the fucking regular
Dude, I
spectrum,
like
bro.
autism because it's like autism in chicks. It's way hotter than it is in dudes because
Oh,
it's
right.
called quirky.
Yeah, manic pixie dream
Oh,
girl.
that's
Manic
every
pixie
bitch I've
dream-
been with. Cheezers.
Hey
I will
man,
say now because Lewis brings up a good point is that like fucking a bowl of Fruit Loops is not having sex with a manic pixie dream girl. Just
His
no.
penis is that thin.
But you still get to fuck a bowl of Fruit
have
Loops.
you fucked a girl with autism? Was it? Because I feel like it would be annoying for the
They
both
go
of
to
you.
summer camp.
Yes,
They're on the
yes,
same wavelength.
Right?
Yes, actually, I have fucked another girl with autism. It was the words after it was, well, you got laid.
Yeah.
Was it that bitch that peed in my car?
Who said it?
No.
It wasn't that hoe?
No.
Which of you said
unfortunately.
that?
Fuck, dog. Did you see that one
We're
night at Bruce when little Aspy brought that girl and she's telling her stories and I was like, yo, you're the hoe that pissed in my fucking car. She really peed in my front seat, dude, that fucking bitch.
I like
Was she-
imagining Aspy like,
Was she
well, you
drunk?
just got
Fool, I
laid.
picked her up
Bang.
from Goosetown.
This is
She
fucking
was drunk,
autistic
fool.
iceberg slim.
Dude, fuck yeah, dude.
Well, here's what I'm saying is like because I don't make eye contact when I'm having sex.
But that's
So I
just 'cause you
imagine
hate
for like
yourself.
two autistic people, it's like.
It's
Where
the
are you
best.
both looking? Are you
You
just
know
like
what I
40
hate?
minutes
You
to
know
get
what
it
I
in?
hate?
I'm looking at that like fucking weird ass like because she's
That
like a
hole on it?
feminist. So she got this like fucking bush bigger than the depths of the Amazon rainforest, dude.
Yeah, it's like,
You fucker.
And I got a bush
Evan
that's
just said
like
they fit together
fucking.
like puzzle pieces. National
Shave your
Autism
dick,
Awareness
Aspy.
Association.
Don't you want to get good blowjobs all the time? What the
her
fuck?
pubes
dude?
are like the
Dude,
perfect
of
shape. You
course
can
I
just like
shaved my dick.
slide
This
a
was
Magic the
before.
Gathering elemental card into her
It's like
her
a,
pubes.
like a fucking Joey pouch.
So what do you look at when you're fucking a girl? Are you don't?
Her fucking
Tits?
fat ass bush.
Dude,
But
Yeah,
tits
dude.
look like
Here?
too much like eyes for you to look at them.
Dude. Oh
You know
no,
what
I look
love
at
the most?
tits.
You know what I love
Right
the
at the
most?
The
nips.
Chapel Perilous podcast,
No, no,
the
no.
best
Chapel
podcast of all
Perilous.
time.
Chapel Perilous.
Chatterbait, iPhones,
Chatterbait penis face.
iPhones,
Penis.
Samsungs, it's on
Penis.
everything. Chapel Perilous. But what I love the best is getting a nice chubby girl and then just fucking grabbing her belly like a giant titty and moving it around while you're
The
fucking
uniboob?
her. Oh, dude, it's the best, bro.
So if I
Pretend you're
hold
grabbing
on.
her hips.
That's
Yeah,
the
dude.
saddest thing
Hold
I've
on.
ever heard.
Her tummy like this and go.
It's there for you to take it.
Yeah.
So if I
Are you gonna
listen,
take it? Are you
if
man
I
enough to
are you-
take it?
listen, if I quote unquote neurotypical, if I have sex with an autistic girl, is that bad? Is that wrong?
No,
Am I
dude,
allowed
we
to do
need
that?
we
We're
need
people too,
dick and
dude.
pussy, dude. We're people too.
They're
This
hypersexual,
is really what I'm gonna
Autistic
say.
people.
We are hypersexual. We need it. We crave it. You know why?
more than
Because we
normals.
want to reserve. We want to reproduce. We want to take over the world. We want to be the next evolution
this
of
was about
society,
drop,
dude.
Neurotypical.
Yeah,
I'm
is
an
atypical.
indigo
Yo,
child.
fool, I
Okay.
heard about the indigo children.
I'm gonna fuck
like,
an autistic
like,
girl.
like 97, fool. 97,
Put your
I heard
Christ
about the
seed
indigo
into the
children
autistic one.
on Coast to Coast AM, fool. And they're taking over now. It's 20 years later. They're fucking getting it, fool. There's a bunch of fucking indigo childs fucking pounding everywhere.
We're gonna be flying through the streets pretty
You
soon.
can tell they're indigo because their cum is teal. It ain't all white, fool. You know what I mean? It's indigo, almost indigo, son.
Almost.
Okay. So let me hold on, because I want to clarify some things. So if I fuck an autistic girl, that's fine.
Yeah, dude.
But what if you fuck a girl with Down syndrome? Is that? Because I know it's bad.
That's
I know it's wrong if I do it.
disgusting.
That's just kind of gross.
The people when they have pussies.
Know your lane. That's the first rule of disability pussies. Know your lane. You know?
Let her hit on you first. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let her make the first move.
Yeah, let her. I remember this
and
one
it's a
chick
chess
on,
piece in her ear.
What was that stupid shit?
Know your ramp.
What was that stupid shit you called on the phone back in the day? The live links?
Yeah.
I met some girl and she had Down syndrome, dude, and I just smoked some weed with her and left, bro, because
Alright.
she was trying to suck my dick too, but I just didn't feel right. You
They
know what
do
I mean?
have oral fixations.
They're on Adult Friend Finder a lot.
Yeah, I bet, dude. Fuck, dude.
You ever been on that dating site Plenty
They like
of
to
Trains?
Have you never dragged your dick across a deeply fissured tongue of a woman or man with Down syndrome? You surely have not.
Jesus.
Mariana's trench mouth.
I think we just made this bad.
Yeah,
I think
don't
we
like
made
the
this.
direction this is going.
I don't like this either.
This is on our podcast.
Guys, just kidding. The girl actually didn't have Down syndrome, and she was very smart.
Hey, you want to talk fast?
Let's talk fast.
No. Have you ever snorted meth before?
I'm never going to snort meth.
Okay, good. Hey, let me have some fries, fool. We're out of fries. We're done, I guess.
Damn.
No, we're done. Fuck this shit.
We
Fuck
done,
this mic.
dude. Fuck this mic.
Suck my dick.
Suck my
Northside.
fat cock,
Fuck
yo.
yeah, dude.
My fat
Tell the rap-
throbber.
Do the rap about fucking Jose fucking Flores, dude. That fucking chump ass bitch.
Fuck Josue Flores. He's a chump ass bitch. That's right, motherfucker. I'm collecting bricks. Motherfucker, build walls, cause you know what? I'm the shit. That's right, cause you know what? I'm hit after hit.
We need to roll this. We need to end it. It's
Yeah.
been too long, dude.
I agree.
This is like a Lord of the Rings film. It's been almost 3 hours.
Oh,
This is like a director's cut. Hey,
Oh,
you want to wrap us out real quick?
Yeah.
Because you wrapped us in, dude.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay, let me cue up some music. Let me cue up some music real quick. Get the headphones on.
Oh shit, yeah. It doesn't matter what
send us out
headphones.
here. Don't you worry. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I love
I'm
it,
in
dude.
the stew.
Fuck yeah, here we go. We gotta let this fucking ad go by.
The fucking ad go by, and I wonder why. People want to cry.
Dude, all these people crying. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go, dude.
Let's do this.
Oh my god, another fucking ad. What's up with these 2 ads per fucking video on YouTube these days, dude? Killing me. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Anabolic beats, yo. Lil Aspy, who the fuck you think it is? That's right, cause you know what I'm thinking. It's time I give you a little introduction that I'm doing suction on your motherfucking girl in a Grand Junction. Cause you know what? I don't give a damn about the function. That's right, cause I do shit heavy. If you're trying to fuck with me with drugs, let's get heady. That's right, cause you know what? I be touching boobies heavy. Everybody knows that I be in heaven every single time. Cause you know what? I be doing lines. Everybody knows that I'm doing fine. Cause you know what? I'm the best rapper in the fucking game. Trying to fuck with me, your life won't be the same. That's right, I got the glitter and the fame. If you're trying to fuck with me, then stay in your lane. Motherfucker, I'm the motherfucking greatest. That's right, cause you know what? I be uniting the nations with the motherfucking music. That's right, cause you know what? I'm chosen. I'm a Jew, bitch. What the fuck you know? What do you think this is?
I love it, dude. All right, let's call it here.
All
dude.
right, sounds good. Thank you guys
you
so
brought
much.
us in. You sending us out. I love it, dude.